always here. I'm always here. Sure. Yo, hello, we are now live. Welcome to everyone in the chat, and welcome to my special guests on the panels. I have Papa Chelsea 94. She's all the way from where are you from?
Essex.
Essex.
You must be talking about them two, mate, not me.
Now we also have Kel Talks. Big up to you, Kel Talks. Where are you?
Thank you.
Where are you based and where are you from as well, mate?
Where am I from?
Yep.
Well, I'm a Surrey boy now, mate, but I was once a Peckham lad. Yeah, new to the YouTube game, only been on for a few months, doing my best, seeing where I get like you, mate. Maybe one day I'll be as good as you, yeah?
Okay, mate, cheers for that, man. welcome to the channel as well, you two. And then we've got one and only SW60. Where are you based from and how was your evening? Because I know you're hours in front of us.
Well, yeah, I'm only an hour, so it's not too bad, mate. But, yeah, originally from 2 roads away from Stamford Bridge, Ifield Road, just off of the Earls Court one-way system. That's my old stomping ground. Currently living in Benhamadana in Costa del Sol. You know, living life large.
Lucky man.
A lucky man. Lucky man. Nice and hot weather where you are then. Yeah. But anyway, make sure you smash the like and subscribe to the channel. It's going to be a good show tonight. We've... do have some more people coming on a bit late as usual. Possibly actually SW6 has turned up today because he originally late himself.
But do you know what? I used to like you. Can I just speak to proper Chelsea now? You don't exist anymore.
Yeah. Big up. Anyway, and then also we got proper Chelsea 94. Originally, she was on TikTok. She does really great things on TikTok, and then. She said once she gets over 100 subscribers, one thing, here she is now doing YouTube, and we're still waiting until the link, couldn't we, Steve and Carol?
Exactly. It'll be 200 by the time she pulls her finger out.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just trying to get the right sort of setup and bit.
Don't give me that. Don't give me that. Turn the light on.
Yeah, turn it on. Yeah.
The light is on.
What bulb in it then?
And also, Kel Talks is new to my channel from the other day. He's got a channel. He's doing very well as well.
Broke my virginity, didn't I, mate, the other day?
Yeah. Big ups to you, mate. And
thank you.
And thank you for joining the panelists again. It's been nice to see you. And I hope everyone make sure you subscribe to his channel as well and send a lot of love to both of these panelists on here. But big ups to everyone. And the chat as well, as always, my both. Steve and Michael, big up, down. It's 3-0 to the Scouts. Just win, lose, or draw, blue colour. No surrender, 100% on that. Big ups to Daniel Knight in the building. Can't wait for another 3-0 loss with Johnson goal flipping up for Chelsea.
Yeah, big up, Daniel, my man.
Yeah, big ups to Daniel Knight. Liverpool and Anfield, can we just forfeit this season because the season's done? Yeah, 100%. We need that forfeit. Glad Strasbourg went out in the Conference League semi-final. You can hold that blue card. You get what you obviously deserve. Ruined Chelsea and Strasbourg blue card out. And then that's my panelist saying big ups to everyone. And then there's Cal Talks Chelsea subscriptions. So go subscribe to his channel as well. Big up to smash the likes and subscribe from Ravi. Big up to Ravi. He's a Liverpool fan. Chelsea on the road to 200 subs on YouTube. Oh my God, she kept that quiet, didn't she? Lots of PR, lots of news came out today. We needed exposed blue coat and lies from the ownership and PR carrots. And Ravi, I think Liverpool will draw 2-2 Decimon. Well, yeah, big up to. Yeah, so actually, no, we got Liverpool Chelsea tomorrow. It is the prediction. THIAGO Silva, Di Matteo, Enzo Maresca, Thomas Tuchel, Uncle TT, and all at the game against Nottingham Forest. last week, and it was embarrassing. I'm not going to talk about that from the reserve B team. They totally stacked us. And then next minute, Aston Villa last night dominating 4-0 to make it 4-1 on aggregate. So that shows you a lot how we're in the mud. But we got Liverpool on Saturday afternoon at 12 o'clock kickoff tomorrow. I'll come with proper Chelsea. What's your thoughts on this situation? Like, where do we stand? I know the season's done and over with. Can we still go ahead and win 3 games in the back to get top 6, or are we done? Are we gone?
No, we're done. We are done. We have no wingers either. We are done. I'm sorry, we're not even beating Tottenham. We have no wingers. We have no wingers. We've got Jorgensen in goal. The attack shit, the defence is shit, and the midfield shit. We're done. I don't want to be negative, but unfortunately, that's what it comes to right now.
No, you don't have to be negative. Just come at the truth, because I know you're right. We are done. We are done for. We don't care. Like They don't care about us. We don't, like, what is it? Chelsea. We just all about just care about Chelsea FC, innit? That's what we do. Chelsea Football Club. So yeah. Kel.
Yes, mate.
Liverpool game for tomorrow.
Mate, it's depressing, isn't it? Tomorrow, I fear. We haven't won there since 2021, I believe. Mason Mount scoring in an empty building. 6 games on the trot, losing in the Prem. I know Liverpool are a bit scratchy, but I'm still expecting a tanking tomorrow, to be honest, mate. As proper Chelsea says, we got no wingers. Well, I can go further than that. I don't even think we got any proper professional footballers at the club, to be honest, the way they're playing. Tomorrow, I have predicted a 3-0 win to Liverpool. It hurts to say it, but I'm not going to lie. I'm going to be honest. With the state of the club, the state of the football team, there's nothing to be positive about, unfortunately. I'm not looking forward to it tomorrow. So there we go. I mean, I know Colwell and Reece James may be back, but we've got no Garnacho, not much of a loss. But we've got no Neto, no Jesse Derry, again, not much of a loss. No Esteval. Are we going to play João Pedro out on the left and have Delap up front because we haven't got a left winger? I don't know. It's not going to make much difference because Delap can't even play in the Conference League, with Sutton United and stuff. Let him play for us. So, no, we're in the pupper, mate.
Okay, SW6, big up to you, my brother. Thank you for taking your time to come on as well, man. It's good to have my good friends, my good panelists. What's your thoughts on the Liverpool game tomorrow, mate?
Look, I mean, I'm a realist more than anything else, and I'm not going to say anything different to my other colleagues that are here on this stream. We are so far in the mud. As Eunice would say, we're down in where the oil is below the crust of the earth. Yeah. We're done for. I mean, on their day, even these kids can produce a result, but there's no way that they're going to, because there's players that are clearly wanting out. There's players that are just playing for the paycheck. None of them seem interested. Every single staff member of this club, from the management all the way down to the ground, they're just all yes men. They're doing everything they can do to just basically kiss Iqbali's arse. And this club's done until they all jog on, really. And we are no longer Chelsea. We are CFC LDN.
Oh, and don't say that, Steve.
No, we are. The Chelsea failed in 2022. And the moment that all of this CFC LDN bollocks came out is when the club started going down. I actually see it being worse than 3-0 tomorrow. I mean, could it be 6 games in a row? You never know. They could put 6 past us and make a real example out of us. I feel zero empathy towards this club at the moment because it's all down to Blue Coat, what they have done. And
there's no connection, is there, Steve?
Nothing. We've got no connection with the owners, none with the staff, and even none with the interim McFarlane. I mean, he's part of Kinetic, which is all that little group of wrong-uns that sort of infiltrated the club, and the whole lot needs to go. I feel sorry for whoever buys the club or if Aries take the club over, because it needs gutting. It literally needs everyone going and starting with a blank book because it stinks. It's rotten. But on that happy note, back to you, Dan.
I bet you can.
I can, mate. I can. Well, we're going to do the prediction soon, and thanks for back to me. But I'm going to come to the proper Chelsea in this one. I'm going to give because I want to have thoughts on this one before that, because it's going to be a tough question for you. Because as you know, on your TikTok, the funniest thing about this, because I can't get out of my brain, she said that Tottenham and Bayern Munich will be in the final. Okay? And big ups to her, because that's her opinion. But the thing is, we are doing exactly the same what we're playing against Tottenham, who's fighting relegation. And the points are, fair enough, we've got the higher points, but people say Man United is, our record is worse than Man United last season, being 15th. Where in 6 games now, we haven't won a game. Where's the fighting spirit in Chelsea to try and because if you're actually looking at the table, the bottom half of the table, they're not far off points. And if we don't win,
they're sniffing our arsehole, mate. That's what they're doing.
that's it. That's it.
Right,
talks. Yeah. So where's the fighting spirit in this team? Where do you think our standards going to be if we do nothing? Mate. It's gone, isn't it?
There's nothing. And do you know what? If we didn't have a half-decent start to the beginning of the season, we would be in Tottenham's position. We would be.
That's true, because let's face it, if it wasn't for Maresca getting points on the board, we would have next to none, and we would be lower than Tottenham.
We'd be down with Burnley.
Yeah.
That's where we'd be.
Exactly. I've got no hope with this club right now. And I sit here, and a lot of my videos on TikTok, people probably sit there and think, she always moans. But there's nothing good to say about Chelsea right now. There is absolutely nothing good to say. We're in shambles. And unfortunately, if these owners don't go, nothing's going to change. Even a manager will come in, but I don't think the manager might come in and do a little bit more, but it's not going to do much. These owners are just ruining us.
Yeah, exactly that, isn't it? Because at the end of the day, even all of the coaches or managers, whatever you want to call them, that have been linked with us, potentially now are all linked with other people, including Silva and was it Areola and all that.
Areola.
They've all got other potential clubs. Someone's actually in for Marco Silva. And let's face it, Silva we wouldn't want in a typhoon. He's crap anyway. But at this moment, he's better than McFarlane. But quite frankly, I still think Gary O'Neill has got his duffel bag packed and he's ready to jump on a Eurostar as soon as they tap him up.
I've had my suspicions with that as well, Steve. I think he's peeking through the letterbox as we speak.
He's putting something through the letterbox, that's for sure.
I probably just thought of something you haven't. Oh dear.
I bet you haven't.
I'm going to wash my mind out, mate. Sorry.
We could tell proper Chelsea sorted it out. I saw a smile straight away.
Those pearly whites, I saw them in the dark there.
Exactly, yeah. There's no getting away from that.
To be fair, you have to proper Chelsea to come on camera, because I don't mind her coming off. She don't have to come on my show on the camera, but I had someone on my show earlier that said everyone has to be on camera to be professional if you want me to come on the show. So I'm waiting for him to come. And soon we're on. He ain't fucking turned up yet. Where is he?
I'll tell you what's good though, mate. I mean, considering all of this club at the moment is surrounded with negative PR and the truth, it's nice to actually see proper Chelsea smiling, because even though we're in the mud, it's nice to see a smiling face. So full respect to you for that, darling.
Yeah,
I did smash my phone up the other day from the game, and I said to people, you go through my videos, and I knew we was going to lose. But I didn't think we was going to lose by that much.
Do you know, it seems like, because everyone, like it's just to say, like, to say Tottenham's going to be in the Champions League final was mad. And to look at us,
I would explain myself.
No, but the thing is, this is my kids, man, in the background. But it's just mad because you're like, right, if we didn't have these same points, we would be where Tottenham is, and we probably would be fighting the relegation.
Yeah.
It's a mad situation, and we still ain't heard who's the managers coming in the summer. I don't care what manager turns up. We all blue car out. They have to be sold, but we know they ain't gonna go anywhere. They're probably here till next season. So next season, fair enough, we need to carry on with all this bureaucracy. But I want to talk about THIAGO Silva because he's one of our legends, and he's faced a few Chelsea players at Stamford Bridge looking at themselves. What the fuck have I come here to watch? Like, what's happened to Chelsea Football Club? And we're having Joby McCall, we're having DJ Jobbers, we're having all the legends and every single different like fans and rivals and big BT supporters like even though Jason Conde's a buyout seller with Jamie O'Reilly, so he can't say a lot about Chelsea, but he knows deep down what's going on with the club. But we've got everyone on Sky Sports and everywhere in different roles on different sports news asking the question, what's gone on with Chelsea Football Club? And I just like, go on, no, Steve.
Yeah, and I was going to say, the thing is, that all of these people that tend to ask these questions, what's going on with the club, actually know what the answer is, but they choose not to say it, especially people like Cave off of Sky and all that. He's the most in-pocket journo there is. And then you've got the other wrong ones like Fabrizio Romano, was it Goldberg, Nini? All of them are just spreading their positive, toxic crap.
Oh, Fabrizio and Ben Jacobs, you can throw them in there and all.
Oh, without a doubt. I mean, the corruption list is long, but it just makes you sick. They all know what the truth is, but none of them want to say it. It just proves that they're poor journalists at the end of the day. They're just mouthpieces for the club.
Well, lose their perks and their brown envelopes, wouldn't they, if they start speaking the truth?
Well, this is it. And then, I suppose it's something I should touch on because this is relevant. The fact that people that do speak out the truth, like we are at the moment, we're all being honest. None of us want to be negative about the club because it's a club we love. But if we tell the truth, we are in the mud at the moment. But then you've got what they're doing currently to Johnny Minerals, which is where he's been telling the truth for the last 3+ years. They've now decided to cancel his channel. So his main channel will go off air in 7 days. So he's relocated to his B channel, but he's starting from scratch now. So he's got, I think he's got about 1,000 subscribers on there.
Steve, can I ask you about that? I got a notification earlier about his latest one that he put on earlier.
Yeah.
And I see the headline about his show going to be shut down. I didn't get to listen to it because I was busy. Can you sort of fill me in a little bit with what that's really all about?
Right. Well, if you're a YouTube content creator, as Dan will know, and Proper Chelsea and all that, if you get a certain amount of strikes against your name, your channel, normally when it gets to 3, you've got the red card and they're prepared to take your channel down. Johnny had 5 red strikes, but they all came within a week. And evidently it was all for copyright issues, not over some of the things that he said and done.
What's he been using that he shouldn't be using then?
Right. Something that he's been using for years, and there's never been a word said about it until now. That is the little clip of where Alex Ferguson goes into the press briefing.
Oh, and he has a go at them. Yeah.
And he says, like, you guys are not telling the truth. So if you don't tell the truth, you can get out of here.
Yeah.
And that is what YouTube are doing him for copyright on. And
especially he was monetized as well, wasn't he, Steve? He was monetized. When you're monetized, so see, I'm not monetized. Like, there's on certain things when you get monetized, when you get up to 500 and you're up to 1,000 and you get further up, there's a list on the stream on the YouTube bit on the studio, tells you what you can do and what you can't do. And if you're putting stuff on like things that shows you different categories of that, you get a strike. And also it depends on people as well in the chat, because there might be Sniders in the chat.
There's always a snake, mate. Always.
Yeah. So there's people there could just report your channel just for some reason, and what that does on YouTube, it gives you a clear. But ain't just that YouTube now. Before a couple of weeks ago, I didn't realise I had my tune where I used to play Blue is Colour. No, at my end thing used to be Blue is Colour, but I had different players like I have it's different. I went and played that, and I had one of the YouTube company saying if you don't remove that, you'll get a strike 1, strike 2 for copyright.
That's fair enough. At least they warned you. But the thing is, they didn't warn him. So
they didn't give him any warnings with any of the strikes.
He just got the notification that this was going on, and he thought, okay, perhaps I've got a chance to appeal it. And then he said almost immediately he got another message from YouTube telling him that in 7 days his channel was being taken off air.
So did you think the actual overall timing of it is a coincidence? The fact that he's got all these strikes within a week is a coincidence, and the fact that he wasn't warned with each strike that he's had. It all smells a bit rotten, doesn't it?
There's a lot of people that hate Johnny. There's a lot in it, Steve. There's a lot of people who hate Johnny, like literally hated him.
All it takes is one person that knows how to play the game, and they could send in, say, 5 reports about videos that he's done in the past.
Yeah.
So the thing is, they're going to delete the channel, so it's not even going to be there to watch, and you can't add to it. They're going to take the channel away, so his past 4 years of content is going to be erased, unless he's got it hard copied onto his MacBook or whatever, and he wants to re-upload a lot of the ones which aren't copyrighted back into his second channel, but he can't reinstate the subscribers. Everybody needs to restart again. So the chances are it will take him a long time to get back to where he was in the first place, which is a shame.
Big ups to Jesse. Next spot, record him. Big ups to Miss Molina as well in the building.
Can I just say something about that? I mean, he's obviously going to start a new one. Do you think they're likely to jump on his back with a new one pretty quick?
Like a hawk, but he's just got to be careful, because where you might play a jingle or a clip of somebody else saying something, you've just got to watch out. If there's like a Sky logo or BBC or an ITV or anything like that, because I don't recall in that Alex Ferguson one if there was any logos of any brandings in it. The chances are there might have been, because it was a press conference, and that could be potentially where whoever was watching it and wanted to do the dirty on him went, hang on, I can see a Sky logo there. We've got him on this, and then reported him.
But you know what makes me mostly suspicious about it all is that they didn't tell him about any of the strikes.
He got them all in one hit.
It's done on purpose. It's done on purpose.
He knows that. Johnny knows the game, and he knows that someone's had it in for him, and they've probably been waiting their time. And at the moment, Blueco are on a hiding because everybody is against them that actually wants to tell the truth. So it's their way of fighting back dirty.
But it's got to be one of the usual suspects, isn't it? I think. Well, we can't say any names. We'll get cut off and all. So
that's for sure.
The thing is, Kelvin and Steve, there is a lot of YouTube. The company now do look at. It surprised me how they haven't told him what he was doing, because a lot of stuff on Sky logos, if you have different logos or different things, I used to think on my channel, we did this, it's called a camp rotation blue code with the money calculator thing a month ago, and it's to do with like the financial, but when I put that on, they're literally the show what I did with me, Z and Outlot, what we did, they closed that, and no one can't see that video. I still got it when it was Aston Villa. I still got the video on my thing, but no one can't view it or nothing because it was copyrighted, and they closed that. Literally blocked that YouTube. They blocked that, so I couldn't play it because something I used was copyrighted, and they cloned that video so it couldn't go out there to the public. they can. The people on you like the people you like YouTube's now. They're probably watching us now on the stream. Anything what they can post. That's what they do. That's what they do. Like literally, if YouTube can actually do that, yeah, they do look at you on basis what you don't do and what you do. And now the guy who emailed me, he's smiled with Peptip, because once you get monetized, you start to get a sponsor. You know what I mean? You could be a sponsor personalized to YouTube, and possibly Johnny's got a big screen, and he should have like one of them trophy YouTubes on about
yeah, but that's only once you get to like 100k subscribers.
It's 100k you went first. Yeah.
Okay, but the thing is, he can appeal for that. He could go on YouTube and say, "Listen, I didn't know." He can literally go and make a random story and appeal for it, and he'll get it back. They don't. If he doesn't,
unless someone has really done it to damage him, then they won't budge, will they?
But the decision has already been made. If he had just got the warning and told you was doing this or that wrong, then he could have appealed against it. But they've already done the adjudication and given him the final result already. Your channel is going dead in 7 days. So it's not even an appeal state. He can't do nothing about it. That's why he's gone to his second channel, Minerals Extra.
TikTok's really bad like that. Well, you get cut off on TikTok so easily, and it's ridiculous. I remember I was talking about Frank Lampard, and they gave me a 7-day ban.
Yeah, but you would probably saying you fancied him and stuff like that, you know. I don't want to hear all that. It's like the way you keep drooling over Simeone.
I tell you what, I can't be bad because I could literally just play the video what she said about Lampard as well and the Tottenham game, but I will never do that. I can never do that to them. But I just
you don't need to. You've just grassed her up.
Oh no, but the thing is, Papa Charles. Atletico Madrid talked to me about that, man, against Arsenal. They let us down.
I know, and you know what?
Simeone, that's what you wanted at Chelsea. I told you, he's a crap manager.
No, I wouldn't take THIAGO Simeone right now under this ownership, but I would have back then. But unfortunately, we fucked up, and I've got a hole in that. As soon as that final whistle, I had people. Arsenal, Don C, do you want to come on my stream? Tony called, do you want to come on my stream? I had to stand there and hold it, you know. But I don't know what went wrong. No, I do, in a way. But unfortunately, that is Arsenal. They goal.
Yeah, you own it at the end of the day, and like you're fronting it with your face. So full respect to you. You know, we all get it wrong.
Yeah, we all get it wrong. The thing is that I watched that game, right, and I think it's corrupt. Arsenal got scammed through to the final because if you actually big up to someone on X actually, right. He was an Arsenal supporter himself, and he's put up all different games about the Nuni Madueke when from Bayer Leverkusen in the second leg at Emirates got a penalty, shouldn't have been a penalty, and they won that game. The Sporting Lisbon game, the second leg, how bad it was in the first leg. The second leg, even though they won 1-0, the second leg, Sporting Lisbon Arsenal went down to 10 men, and the Sporting Lisbon goal should have been allowed, but they disallowed that. And then the Atletico Madrid game, the first leg, fair enough. That you say Arsenal could count a penny in get Atletico Madrid at the last minute. That was no way a penny. But the second leg at Emirates, Griezmann gets proper caught onto the leg in an area in the penalty box, and who was the VAR, the English VAR for that?
Yep.
And who did he support? And another thing, why is not the UEFA and the FA not looking at this guy and the VAR? The guy in VAR, there's a video in the tweet, he's an English VARsman. He's wearing an Arsenal badge. So here you go. Arsenal, VAR, Griezmann not a penny, and California should have been sent off. Oh, overturned. So surprise. So now they're in the final. Is PSG going to get cheated on in the final? Maybe not. We'll see.
The mayor of Madrid, I thought, is it someone to do with high up in Madrid have now put an official complaint about the whole situation of it, and I don't know what will happen, obviously, from that. But and Atletico, I can see where they're coming from. They're like, are we being cheated here? We lost out on 2 Champions Leagues when they was in the final, and both of them, if I can remember rightly, I know one of them was definitely a robbery. I think it was the one where they went out on penalties. But then there was one of the other finals where Atletico Madrid should have got a penalty. They're like, why is it like every semi-final, every final, for some reason it goes against us?
Well, let's be real. Look what happened when Chelsea played Barcelona.
Yeah,
the biggest one of the lot, that one.
Exactly.
Yep.
And then it all came out later that it was proven the ref was corrupt and that the club was paying them. What happened? What happened with that? Absolutely
Exactly.
sweet FA.
Nothing. Yeah.
Did that actually happen then, Steve? Because I know a few years after that game, that referee got interviewed. And what he did in that particular interview that I saw, he said, look, it wasn't done on purpose, but I admit to making errors, but there was no dodgy dealings involved.
Yeah, no,
Since then, did it come out with more information then?
It did, yeah. He ended up like he was taking a bung and all of that. The club
So he was corrupt.
Yeah, and the club were greasing the palms of UEFA. The whole thing stunk. That's why Barcelona got in so much trouble and, you know, stuff like that. But they still got let off of it at the end of the day.
Got swept under the carpet, obviously, because I didn't even know about it, you know.
Yeah, well, it's like anything. If the club wants to sweep something under the carpet, they will. Well, I mean, you forget about Enzo with his racist singing on the bus and all that. That all died a death.
Yeah.
Him and Cuckoo come out and spoke against the ownership, but Enzo was the only one that was targeted about that because they want him sold. And Cuckoo was basically let off with it. Oh, I understand what you're saying. And what he said was far worse.
Well, even Gusto opened his gob and said a few things as well, didn't he?
Yeah, of course they do. These Europeans, they love to open their mouth because they're full of it.
Yeah. I mean, if you're going to do one of them, you punish all 3 of them. If you're not going to punish all 3 of them, then you punish none of them.
Yeah, exactly.
Hello,
what's he up to?
Well, you picking a team, are you now? Oh, God.
Just put 11 Jorgensens up, we're losing.
Just put the under 18s up there.
No, they'll win.
yeah, they would win, actually. You're right. I've got the thing up, but then we're going to talk about, because we talk about THIAGO Silva, we talk about all the players. And then I'm going to get Steve to explain because there is a protest at Wembley in there. I will do this first and we'll come back to Wembley.
Go on then, son, you crack on.
No. Yeah, and then we'll come out to the protest. So we go with Papa Chelsea, yeah, because I'll go last this time, not Steve last. I'll go last. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Because I beat you to it this time, Steve, because last time you went last.
Up yours.
Do we get to choose a formation as well, Dan?
You could choose the formation. You don't have to go for this formation. You don't have to. You could go any formation what you think the McFly Back to the Future.
Look, at the end of the day, apart from the goalkeeper, it doesn't really matter because even the players don't know what formation they're playing. Pick any number.
Yeah.
I think we're going to end up trying to go with wing backs, whereas we know that went terribly wrong last time.
Yeah. So what the wing backs like a 5? It's like a 3-5-2. Yeah.
Yeah, but like basically a 5 at the back, but the 2 right and left back as wing back.
Right, we'll do it like that. So then I'll move. What I'll do. Well, can we move these a bit further up? Okay.
Yeah.
Right, so we know it would be joggers, and it's a shame that young kid from Bolton don't get a chance.
The not so great Dane. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. We'll go through. We'll go through at the back first. Who's your three backs?
If we're doing the wing backs, the 3 in the middle, I'm going to go for Reece James. He probably won't start, but that's who I would have.
You never know that.
James. Yeah.
Chalobah.
Yep.
and Hato.
Yep.
And then the right wing back, unfortunately going to have to go for Gusto. I think I've got Reece James, but I don't think, because he's just come back from an injury, he's not going to, I don't think he'll be able to do that.
What about Colwell? Could Colwell's back?
Yeah, but he's not, he ain't going to be able to do that straight after. And then the Cucurella.
How did he do second half against Forest when he come on?
It was all right.
Was he?
Made one mistake, but the rest of it.
But fitness-wise, did he look sharp and stuff?
He did look sharp, yeah.
Mind you, it's probably not hard to look sharp when you've got others like Tosin in the squad, is it?
Yeah, I watched him the week before playing the under-21s. He done a full 99 minutes in that game.
And did he look good then?
Yeah, I mean, he looked okay, but there again, he was in the under-21s, and bear in mind, he's 23, so he was levels above them. But it won't be long.
The under-21s are a weak side.
Yes.
Anyway, sorry, proper Chelsea, we interrupted, didn't we?
So, your CDMs.
What's that?
Your CDMs.
I'm going to go for Caicedo.
Caicedo.
And then I'm going to go for Santos.
Oh, a change up. Oh, sneaky.
You're brave.
I just feel like I'm going to put Enzo Fernandez a bit further out wide just because he's the only other one that's got really experience. So I'm going for Enzo and Palmer.
Oh, Enzo as a winger, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Enzo as a winger. The little slugfuck. Okay. then Palmer on the right, yeah?
Palmer.
And who's your striker?
No, I'm joking. Joe Pedro.
I was going to say the end of lap. Not Mark Gooey.
It'll either be Mark Gooey or Joe Pedro, but Joe Pedro is the one.
Okay, so you've gone with 3 at the back, like a all right. 3 at the back with right wing backs with Gusto and Cucurella. Then Santos Caicedo in the middle. Yeah. Then on your right side, you've got Cole Palmer. On the left side, Enzo Fernandez. Then striker is Joel Pedro.
Yes.
Okay. All right. I'll save that.
Do we get a prize, Dan, on who gets most right?
Yeah, there's a price there. There will be a price if you get it right. A £5 gift card.
Well, in that case, I'm going to put Tosin in, Badashile, Liam Delahan.
Oh, don't say that. You're giving away my team.
All right. Flipping, I'm going to start this again. Right. Let's do yours, Steve. SW6 Diva. Oh, he ain't last this time.
Shut up, you mud. The weird thing is, I'm only 2 players different from what proper Chelsea just picked. That's the thing. And mine was the centre backs. That's why she grasped me up.
Okay.
I wanted to stick Baddy a dildo and toss it in there.
So you're going to say formation, yeah?
Yeah, I was exactly the same, but I wasn't going to have Trev in there. I would say I was going to have Baddy a dildo and toss in.
Oh, don't, Steve. What are you on, mate? You smoking something funny, dude?
Listen, this is Blueco. We're not talking football. We're talking Blueco.
Oh, it's AI and data, isn't it? Yeah.
You've got to think they need to play these players to get them in the shop window so they can flog them in a couple of months.
To sell. Yeah,
Good point, Geezer. Good point.
People like Colwell and all of that will come on later. And if James is fit, he'll come on later. But yeah, honestly,
he's best friends with Palmer, so he has to play, doesn't he?
Yeah, Exactly that. So I mean, like you stole my thunder a little bit, yeah, because your lineup was near on bang for bang what I was thinking, and I just thought the defence would be even shit because even McFarlane knows we're going to lose this game. So what the hell difference does it make? He could throw anyone in there.
Yeah, of course you can. We ain't got no dairy in we for this as well.
Yeah, I mean, that lad showed a bit of heart. I've seen him in the reserves and like the under 21s and all that. He's a good lad. He's but it is what it is.
All right, so you've gone. Who's your centre backs then? Tossing the tosser.
Yeah. Well, it's basically Howe has shown a little bit of promise, but let's face it, he's still way below levels.
Right.
But yeah.
Chalaba. And then Hato, because that's what.
No. My back three was going to be Hato, Tosin, and Badia Dildo.
Baddy Shitty, yeah? Okay.
Yeah. Pencil head.
Anyone with eyes that close together can't be trusted. You know that.
Yeah, it reminds me of Nicholas Lyndhurst from Fools and Horses.
And who's your left back and right wing backs?
It was Cuckoo on the left and Le Frog Gusto on the right.
Oh, Gusto, okay. Gusto, man. And basically the middle is the same as you said.
Santos and Caicedo, yeah.
Okay.
And then once we get to about 4-0 down, then he'll take off all of our attackers and put on anybody so that we lose 6-0.
Yeah.
The only good thing with Callum McFarlane, don't wait till 70 minutes to get his notepad out.
Something tells me you're not very confident about tomorrow, Steve.
Well, I am in a way because realistically we should be losing 10-0 to 6-0 is an improvement over what.
Oh, you know it, mate. Facts.
Visions of the 1980s when Rotherham beat us 6-0.
Oh God, don't. Me and you are old enough to remember that, mate.
Oh yes.
I
remember slightly of it.
I don't.
I used to watch a lot back all day, old football back in the day. So okay, here goes for SW60 for you ain't last this time, guys. Well done. He's completed the pass of second choice lineup.
Well, this is it. It's to say that that's my gut feeling. None of it makes sense as such, but there again, what makes sense with this club? It's not like we're trying to win. We've just not got it in us. You've got 11 individuals on the pitch. That ain't a team.
Okay, guys, make sure you smash the like and subscribe button. Big old still one. I'll read your chat in a minute, guys. Bear with me. So SW60 has gone with Joggers. We don't matter where we've got Joggers and go anyway. It's gone with same scenario as Papa Charles, but different. But same with Gusto and Cucurella. But he's put Buddy Shitty and tossing a tosser in the combine.
I think he's being a comedian, if I'm honest.
Gusto and Cucurella, and then it's Santos is exactly the same with Caicedo and Palmer with Enzo and Joel Pedro up front. Okay, Pearl Talks. We'll do yours in a minute, and we're going to do a combined 11 as well. All right, that's going to be fun. Liverpool combined 11. Because Ravi, question thoughts on how you stop Liverpool's attack. I don't know if you got Ekatike playing. Have you got Ekatike playing, Ravi?
He's injured, isn't he?
He's injured. Is that back for them?
No. Oh, I don't know. He was injured last time, wasn't he?
I was injured. They ain't got really good enough players at attack in it. They've only got like what?
Is Isak still injured as well?
Yeah, he's still injured, yeah. So they haven't really got good. They ain't got a really good fight and attack as well. They've got Gakpo, who's been crap.
Salah's going to get a hat trick. You know that.
No, Salah
as well.
No, it's that. No, he's injured. No, it's that. Yeah, it's that injured.
Yeah, Salah's going to bang a hat trick in tomorrow, probably.
Okay, yeah. Well, if Salah plays, then yeah, it's game over. Okay, Cal, what's yours?
Well, it's a bit of a conflict here between what I think and what I reckon. But
What formation you playing? You staying with the 5?
I'm going to go a 4-2-3-1. If you can do that, please.
A 4-2-3-1. A 4-2-3-1.
Yeah.
Okay, 4-2-3-1.
I've got to try and remember what I did on my last video earlier today. So
right.
See if I can remember.
I've saved.
Age has got to you, Kel.
What's that, mate?
I said age has got to you, mate. You forgot already.
It's blue code that's got to me, mate. Trust me.
Tell me about it.
Proper twisted my melon for far too long now. Anyway, right. Can I start off with the fraudulent Schmeichel in goal, please?
The Jorgensen, yeah?
Jorgensen, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Right back.
Yep.
I'm going to have to go for Malo Gusto because I don't think Reece James will be quite ready to start a game, unfortunately.
Okay, Gusto, it is for you.
Cucurella, left back.
Cuckoo, left back. Yep.
I'm going to put Trev in there. Even though he's not playing great, I think over the whole season he's probably been our better performer at centre-back. So,
yeah. Okay, Trevor Chalobah.
And next to him, mainly because of my utmost dislike for Tosin and Badia Shiel, and with the wise words that Steve just mentioned earlier, with his 90-odd minutes, I'm going to throw Colwell in there, I think, next to Trev.
Do you know what? Someone's got brains. Joking.
As long as his legs can hold out. I think half Colwell is better than Tosin. So
see, W in it. No, see.
He's been out for that.
I know. I'll just spell him again.
COL.
Oh, COL, isn't it? Yeah, COL. It's been so long I ain't seen him play, man. Is it? Yeah, Colwell. There he is. Okay, yeah, Colwell.
in the double pivot in front, I'm going to stick Caicedo to start with in the 2.
Okay, Caicedo. Yeah.
And next to him, the guy that's made of biscuits and glass, Lavia. I'm going to throw him in again.
Yep, Lavia.
On the right, I have to be Palmer.
Right, let's just move him there. Cole Palmer. Yep.
In the middle, it's going to have to be Enzo, isn't it? I suppose. So,
boo.
The fog ones, yeah. Little fox. Yeah.
Right, don't shoot me or throw any spears at me for this theory. It's only because of our lack of wingers and our left-siders. I'm going to change it up a little bit. I don't really want to, but I'm going to stick João Pedro on the left.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, well, that's good.
No, you're going to put the bricklayer up top.
Yeah, the plasterer, the labourer, the bricklayer. I think only because that's all we've got.
Yeah, I was going to do that.
We had Jesse Derry playing last week, and all we had to bring off the bench was Delap as a forward player. Now, we haven't got Jesse Derry, so what does that do to our team?
Oh, yeah, and don't forget, Delap will be sold in the summer. They said
exactly. Get his pan notes up, ship him off to Newcastle. I hope the rumours are right.
Yeah,
me too.
Yeah, but Liam DeCrap up front. There you go. Don't want it, but what we got.
If Newcastle sign him, it's because they need something plastering in their building.
Okay, chat. Okay,
Eddie Howe's house is falling down. Yeah, get him round there.
Okay, chat. You've seen Papa Charles 94's team. You've seen SW6 team. He's only done 2 changes, but the rest have been the same as Papa Charles. You've seen Kel Talks team, and you're going to see my team. And I want everyone in the chat who, out of 1, 2, 3, 4, who's the best team to for picking. All right, I'm going to do mine, yeah? Then I'm going to go along.
If anyone picks Steve with Tosin and Badiashile in defence, they need to get in the bin.
Well, that's a bit rude, isn't it? Listen,
Sorry, mate.
I'm the voice of reason on here. You know, there's no sugar.
As well.
I love you really, mate.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Everyone forgot. Everyone's forgotten, mate. Everyone's, all right,
Everyone will pick Steve's anyway because he's a general. So
I think Daniel Knight's got it right. Delap will end up getting a couple of yellow cards and sent off anyway, so it's irrelevant.
I don't think he'll go that far. I think he'll get a straight red, Steve, to be honest.
Yeah. It's his favourite colour, isn't it?
Okay. I think, yeah, for my lineup, I think it's going to be Hato on the left. I think it's going to rest Gusto for the Man City game for FA Cup next week. I don't think they give a shit about the Premier League now. It's because they know the Champions League. The Champions League position's over and done with. It's finished. So they don't care about top 6 anyway. So there's no point having Cucurella. I don't think they play the big guns in this game.
What big guns?
Big guns like Cucurella, Reece James.
What a good point.
Exactly. This team's firing blanks, mate. We ain't got
yeah. So
rubber bullets.
My shocking it will be Colwell playing tomorrow. I think because he'll get time minutes and then he'll change him up to tossing the tosser afterwards. Right? Oh, fucking I forgot how to spell Colwell. COWL, isn't it?
Yeah, well, what's that bench going to look like, guys, tomorrow? You know, it's already shredded, isn't it? You know, it's gutted.
It's going to be the academy on the bench.
Oh, you know it. That just shows how bad our recruitment with players has been. How bad our squad is. That our bench recently has been disgusting.
Yeah, sporting director smoked £2 billion.
Exactly.
I'm going to go with this. Is that Wesley Vavana or Tosser? I'm going to go with tossing the tosser with Gusto, Colwell. Then I'm going to have Caicedo. No, actually not. I'm going to think he won't be playing tomorrow. I think it'll be Lavia. Because I think their season's done, mate. Season's done anyway. So it's just going to have Lavia broken legs with Santos. I was going to play your formation, Steve, and Papa Charles, but I think he'll stick with this. Then what he'll do, he'll play Palmer here. João Pedro there. You have Enzo flipping in the middle.
Stop copying me, Dan. That's naughty.
That's why he went last.
You're
fraud.
Then Duncan Delap.
Dan, Steve's not letting you get away with nothing, mate. He's on your case.
That's what I think he'll start your play tomorrow. That's what I think, because I think the season's done. I don't think what he'll do, he'll play Colwell for the 45 minutes and he'll take him off, and we might see Fofana come on or Trevor Chalobah. No, actually, I'll tell you what, I'll change it.
No, you can't change it now. You're committed. Oi, oi.
Okay. You sure? I could change it because I'll say Trevor Chalobah tossing the tosser there and Colwell come on the second half.
Do what you like, mate. It's your channel, mate. You can change the ball.
No. But that's what the only way I think is Colwell probably gets him a minute in the first half, and they'll take him off. Put Trevor Chalobah.
Or give him an hour, maybe.
Yeah, give him an hour. Yeah, maybe.
We know Liverpool going to play a more attacking game. They're not going to sit back because they don't need to against us. But it depends on whether they want to play our so-called best players in the starting or finishing. You know, we're done whatever way you look at it, so it's irrelevant.
We're done anyway. I'm just thinking the players, because what way I'm saying it is, why I said it'll be like this. Because a big game next week against Man City in the final, they're going to try and see if they could win it against Man City next week. And Caicedo's ready on a booking, and if he gets booked this game, he misses 3 games in the season.
Could we end up with Lavia and Santos starting tomorrow then?
Yeah, so Lavia and Santos, or he could have Lavia or Sugo, because Sugo's back, isn't he? They reckon he's the next.
I'd rather have Santos and Lavia than have a Sugo, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because I don't think top 6 is our priority now. It's gone. The season in top 6, as we know, we are shit. No, end of lost. Half of these players are shit. The only most players are probably
75%.
Make it 90.
Make it 90%. The only most players I'll keep for next summer is Palmer, Caicedo, and Reece James, and then probably Colwell and then Joshua Champ going on and keep Hatto. But the rest of them, gone.
Do you think Palmer is a definite to stay?
I think he's got one more season in him. Yeah, one more season next season. If we don't finish anywhere top half for Champions League, he's gone, and we don't win nothing.
I still think anything's possible in regards to Palmer at the moment. So,
I'm not listening to none of the PR rubbish for a minute. You know what I mean? There's a lot of PR crap coming out in there, Steve. There's a lot. And Alonso. Then the next minute, then Ben Jacobs, Ford merchant. Ben Jacobs, Twister, mate, who's a fake journalist, said that Xavi Hernandez rejected Chelsea Football Club. And then 10 minutes down the road, Fabrizio Romero, another Ford merchant, said there was no talks between Chelsea and Xavi Hernandez. So I've kept really away from on the brown envelope, like.
Dan, I've always said, mate, when it comes to Blue Co, when it comes to the media, journalists, they're all brown envelopes as far as I'm concerned until they prove otherwise. And I take every single thing that comes out of their mouth with a pinch of salt, because then it doesn't piss me off so much, to be honest. Until someone's sitting in that conference room, being interviewed, signing a contract and wearing a shirt, I don't believe anything, mate, that comes out of their mouths. I think that's the best policy to follow, really.
The only way to be.
Yeah.
99% of it is shit, mate. Simple.
Of course it is. That's why I always say to people, because I like to see when it goes, if someone's on, like when you hear a proper here we go, and if a player's at Coburn signing a contract wearing a t-shirt, you know you got that player. It goes with the manager. If he's at Stamford Bridge and you see him wearing a shirt, you know what manager it is. So
we can't even trust a here we go anymore, Dan. Fabrizio Romano, he's the man for that. How many times over the last year has he come out with a here we go, and whatever he's here we go'd about, he's fallen on his flat face with, you know what I mean?
Exactly. We had a here we go for Osserman, remember?
Oh, you know.
I can't wait to show you my shirt that I've got coming. I've got it made for the protest at Wembley next weekend. It's going to be. It's got the picture of the clowns on the back with some writing.
Yeah,
lovely.
I will come on here and show you.
You're going to say you've got a new Atletico shirt with "I love Simeone" on the back.
That's what I thought she was going to say. Simeone and Tottenham Champions League final. Here it comes.
Yeah, inside like a heart on the front.
I will get Simeone shirt though when he leaves, just in memory of him.
Just a quick question. Like, I just want to ask you guys a quick question. If we went and beat Liverpool yesterday, right? Would that be a shock to you?
Of course, it'd be a shock. I think I'd have a heart attack and keel over.
I'm sorry, Dan. If we beat Liverpool tomorrow, you'd have to give me an adrenaline shock to get me back up off the ground, mate.
No,
I'd be gone, mate.
We didn't beat Forest's B team, so come on.
No, but this what I agree, Steve. I agree we can't be a Forest B team, but I don't like these players. Like It's something in big games. In big games, they do something in big games. I just don't know.
But
Not now. Not now.
Measy, my brother.
Oh my God, Dan. Proper Chels Dan. Also
Yeah,
known
big
as
up to
Rat.
you, VT. Long time now. Big up to you, my boy, man. Big up to you. Welcome to the building, mate.
I don't think I met you guys before, though.
No.
Welcome to the party.
Yeah, Malcolm, this is Kel Talks. Kel Talks, mate, Measy, my boy, Measy. Papa
Big up,
Chelsea,
mate.
boys, Chelsea, meet Measy. And then, as you know, one of my realest good friend as well, SW6 Steve as well. Measy as well. All my good panelists I've got on Measy.
Yeah,
All my good friends.
Yeah, no, big up to all you guys. I've seen you guys obviously in the chat. I've seen Kells, I think a couple days ago, on your last stream, SW6, and he's big on X and big on the protest as well. So shout out to you, bro. And so I didn't get your name.
Chelsea, proper Chelsea.
You're Proper Chels. So that's your channel, Proper Chels.
Yeah.
Yes.
Papa Chelsea 94, yeah.
Yeah, no, big up to Proper Chels as well. So I'll be sure to check you out as well.
Thank
Probably
you.
my name covered me, innit? Papa Chelsea.
Yeah.
No. See, Ravi gave me the name. He said, "Why don't you do that name?"
No, that's good. That's a good name. Oh, Ravi. I wonder why Ravi gave you that name, because I've known Ravi from 4 years and I used to be called Papa Chelsea. You little snide, Ravi. If I ever see you, I'm going to kick you up the arse. You gave my name away. That's why he's got a murder. You look shameless. He's shameless.
Yeah, but Dan, she wears the name Proper Chelsea better than you do, bruv.
My name is Chelsea as well, Dan. So come on, I've got a bit more leeway here.
Yeah, you're lucky.
She's got the copyright on that one. She'll get you banned off YouTube for using it.
But Steve, my middle name's Chelsea. What are you saying there? No, joking. That'd be weird if you ran the middle name. No, big up, show. Yeah, so Measy, we talked about the Liverpool for games tomorrow. We've done the predictions. The shame you could actually no. Actually, do you want to do your quick predictions? I won't bring them up. Just say the name. Do you think it's going to start tomorrow? And what formation? Yeah, you've got. Like what formation in your mind do you think they'll be playing tomorrow? And the prediction players, and then after that we'll go around of all the scores of your opinions. What the scores you think will be tomorrow? Then we'll talk about THIAGO SILVA, and then we'll talk about get SW6 to talk about the protests as well.
Yeah, I mean, I think we stick with the usual, default formation that we've been running. That's 4-2-3-1. I don't think Callum's the kind of guy to want to switch things up, especially so late in the season. Gotta let the guys play, how they've been playing. So with that said, we stick with that formation. And then if I'm going to do my starting 11, with Sanchez out, we got Jorgensen who's going to be in goal. I think Reece is healthy based on what McFarland said in the most recent press. And then also with Reece, we got City coming up next weekend, so we got to get him up to speed. So it makes most sense for him to, at least if he doesn't start, Reece has got to come on, the second half. We're going to need him for next week as well. But if Reece doesn't start, obviously we got Gusto in the back to replace him. But now center back pairing, it's always tough because the options that we got. But I'm going to go Shalaba on the right, on the left, probably Tosin, and then Cucurella's starting, left back. Double pivot probably because the last couple of games we've been having what's his name, Lavia playing with Caicedo in the pivot, so probably Lavia Caicedo's again. Up top, it gets kind of difficult now because with all the wingers who are out, we're probably going to put Palmer on the right, Enzo in the 10 on the left. On the left, it's probably going to be JP because we really don't got anyone to play on the left anymore. So JP on the left and maybe Liam Delap or Mark up top. But
I'm not good. Yeah, great.
But to be honest, I was just saying this, because we just got off a stream right now, and I was just saying this. I wouldn't mind even seeing that academy kid who got his ass beat by Reece James recently, allegedly, because what's his name, Shim Mecca. Because what has the lab or Mark Viu, shown us to to warrant that they deserve to be starting over, Shim. It's everyone's been performing pretty bad. Might as well give Shim a chance. Or if not, start him, because that might be crazy to start a 19-year-old at Anfield. But, if the lap's not doing anything by the 60th minute, might as well give the kid a chance. The season's over. So that's just that's how I see it. Then my score prediction, I know I've been talking a little bit too much, but my score prediction is probably going to be 0-0, because they got a lot of injuries as well. If not 0-0, maybe they win this thing, 1-0 late in the game.
Big ups to you, Missy, man. Big ups to you. So had you gone from a 0-0 or 1-0 Liverpool?
Yeah, I mean, most likely I think it's going to end 0-0, but I can also see a scenario where they score late in the game with a header from a set piece.
Okay, brilliant. Okay, right. So he's ready. Big ups to Missy. Everyone in the chat, make sure you smash the like and subscribe button. I will read your chat, guys. It's good to have you on as well, Missy. So Papa Charles, Missy, just take over for. I'm gonna be 1 minute. Yeah, I'll come and do my predictions. Where I just need to do so. Papa Charles, do your prediction, score, then SW6, then Kel talks, then I'll be 2 minutes, guys. So just be 2 minutes. Yeah, I won't be long.
All right then. I'm going to go for a 3-0 Liverpool.
Okay.
I don't think it's cold enough.
Go on, Steve. You fire away, mate.
Well, I actually think it's going to be worse. I genuinely do. I think Liverpool are going to come out attacking. They're going to find us like Swiss cheese and just carve our way through, because our defence is absolutely rubbish. And we've probably got the worst goalkeeper in the league that's going to be in between the sticks tomorrow.
The worst two goalkeepers, mate.
Yeah, without a doubt. I mean, I personally see it being a bad day at the office. My gut feeling is probably 5-0 to Liverpool, maybe 6. I think they're going to absolutely tear us to shreds and make us not look. We are CFC LDN. We are no longer Chelsea FC.
Spot on, mate. Spot on. Yeah, go on, mate. Sorry.
No, you're fine. I mean, it's literally, I can't see any light at the end of the tunnel, because these players, a lot of them want out. A lot of them are not playing for the club. They're playing for the paycheck. They've not got the mentality. They've not got the standards. And we've not got the staff to enforce it. So just generally, we're a 360 shit show.
Yeah, fair enough. My go. Okay. Well, I earlier on my show, I was just being kind and friendly to Chelsea, and I said Liverpool 3, Chelsea 0. But at the same time, it could also be that scoreline by half time, quite easily. I don't think we're going to get anything out of this. I'll be very surprised if we even score 1 goal. Like you say, Steve, it's the players aren't there anymore. I don't know whether you can call it they're down tools or they're just emotionally and psychologically drained. If it's a bit of both, I don't know. And the fact that the squad is well under par, we haven't got the players, we haven't got the mentality, we haven't got any proper leaders. There's nothing. Everything's just wrong within the club. The cancer is filtered from the top all the way through. I think we're done, and I'll be very surprised we win another game for the rest of the season, including the cup final. So, 3-0. Could be worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, big ups to everyone. Big ups to Luciv in the building. Everyone goes like and subscribe to Luciv there. And big up behind the doghouse, mate. Big ups to you, Marco. Big up to Kai in the building. And still need you to get your social media off you so I can get you on my stream on time, mate. But big ups to you, man. And then big ups to all of them that cheeky Bob SW60. No, man, the predictions tomorrow for Liverpool. It's going to be a tough game, mate. I just don't think we're going to score. We actually scored against Forest for the first time, but what an overkick from Joe Pedro. The performance, I've lost count. Like, I want to go if Words gets in form, and if they did have their main striker Hugo Coutinho, but I know that Liverpool ain't really been good as well. But it depends on the first half, how we provide the situation. But I'm going to go with you. I'll say 4-0. I'll say 4-0 Liverpool. I just don't. I think they'll get over the line, and I think like the season's done for me. I'm drained. I just want the season done and over with. To be fair,
But Ravi said, how do we create chances? We don't create chances. That's the thing. We do not create chances, Daryl. We used to rely on Nico to get the ball up the pitch, and he's shit.
It's just shameful, isn't it? Like everyone started the season was hyping up about this club. I had a lot of friends saying we're going to be title contenders. We went to Marasco because we were doing so well. And part when it comes to December, we were one game in December when it was shit and he walked out. And we had Liam did the manager bounce. They said they called it the manager bounce. Liam Wasner. And then what happened?
But most of the games he had at the start of Dan were piss easy, weren't they?
Yeah, of course they were.
It's games Marasco could have won.
Sultan's, Paphos, Hull, and things like that. Most of his games, you know, his first tough game, he got beat by Arsenal. So,
3 times he lost.
You know,
3 times he lost Arsenal.
I thought we was going to win the league.
Oh, you thought we?
You probably were listening to Finkelstein when he said, don't you know we're building a fucking 100-point winning team? Yeah, behave yourself.
Yeah.
Luco got in the head. Just as bad as Deji Spurs getting in the head.
You've been tapped up, mate.
Oh, well. By the way, big ups to Dan United for people don't know behind the dugout. Kai goes to subscribe to his channel. There's the link for Dan United. Big ups to Dan United. Always my good old pal. Always informed for them links on YouTube. Big ups to Dan United from being, and also big ups to Mr. Joshy J as well. He's a Man United fan. Big ups to everyone in the building. He says, Dan,
can I just say something, mate? Sorry to interrupt, dude. If my youngest lad is watching this, I'm going to tell him I'm very disappointed in you, dude, because you haven't commented. So, you're a naughty boy. You're going to get a smack on the bottom.
Oi, oi. Corporal punishment.
Big punishment. Make sure if your dad's boy, Kel Talk's son's watching, make sure you put in the chat because you'll be a naughty boy. But anyway,
yes, Jaden, you are grounded, son.
But anyway, if Jaden will be on the show one time when we are all on, and he'll come and say hello. But we also to Kel Talk, Jaden's son, if he's there as well, man. Shout out. And also, it's someone's birthday tomorrow. Oh, yeah. DJ can't make it. He apologised, and I don't know why someone else was meant to turn up, but it's just he can't make it as well. DJ can't make it tonight because it's his missus' birthday tomorrow, so he's probably watching on YouTube. As what it is, he's got I'll tell you, Kel Talks, no DJ stuff. His missus got the spirit level at the supermarket, starting chasing and rattling that you can wait when you get home. It's my birthday tomorrow. So I want to happy to his missus, a happy birthday for tomorrow, and hope you have a wonderful day on your birthday. Yeah. So and then my boy Alan is in the building. He's meant to turn up as well, but I don't know if he's busy, so I'll speak to him later on today or tomorrow. But anyway, we'll carry on. So Steve,
yo,
the protest. Do you want to explain about the protest?
I will, but I've even though DJ's got something going on with his missus today, I want to point out at the last protest, it was my wife's birthday on the same day as the protest, and it was our 35th wedding anniversary on the day of the protest.
Wow.
And I left her in Spain, and I flew over to the UK. DJ, you're a pussy.
Steve, you a proper mudding DJ geezer. Oh, no.
You know, it's levels. Look, she met me and she knew I was mad about football, so nothing's changed. So, like, you know, she had to deal with it. And I said, look, you can go to a health spa, do your own thing. I'm off to London. Ta-da.
Do you know, if I did that on my missus' birthday and my anniversary, she would have flipping killed me.
Exactly, and that was on the same day as the protest. So there you go.
Should have killed me.
But I mean, obviously, not a project have put out what they're doing now. They're planning on having a march from basically where the stadium is, from Wembley Park all the way up the main drag up to the stadium. It's all well and good, and I do appreciate the fact that any form of protest is a good protest, but it needs to be carried on into the ground. If you're going to do all of that, you need to take your banners, you need to be vocal, you need to be seen. The protest on its own will not do anything. The same as at the last one versus Leeds, it was a great idea, the Digivan, but nothing really went on within the ground, so it was sort of wasted. And I feel if you're going to protest against these owners, you've got to be really on it. You've got to be relentless.
I was going to say, Steve, what were your feelings with the lack of banners at the Leeds game, mate? Because I thought it was a massive letdown, personally.
Oh, without a doubt. I was very disappointed, and I was very vocal, and I held Not a Project to account on that as well. And I actually contacted one of the organisers, and I said, like, you really did drop the ball. And, you know, I understand it's them, it's their money, and they got a whip round for the Digivan, which is great. But it lost its impetus. The moment the game kicked off, sort of the project protests, etc., was all forgotten about. And for me, it just wasn't good enough. And then I had to keep on and on at them for a week before they updated that there was more plans in the pipeline. And then they released what they're planning on doing. Now, I appreciate it's the final, but it is also the best time you can get the world's media, because the FA Cup final will be shown in many countries around the world. So if you're going to do a protest, it needs to be then. And it needs to be inside the ground, because the world's cameras will pick up on what's going on. And all you need is one blue co-out sign or something like that being shown on a stream going around the world. And that is all you need. That is the game changer. That basically means the message is out there. So if they don't do that within the ground, again, that's sort of like missing the point. And what they've got planned for the Tottenham game is on the 22nd minute of the game, they want people to stand up and turn their backs to the game, etc. But realistically, we all know how fickle the fans are at Stamford Bridge. How many do you realistically see doing it? And is that all of they've got planned? There's no protest before the game. They can't take banners into the game.
The cameras aren't even going to pay any attention for that minute turn in the back, are they?
Of course not. You need to be vocal, or if you're going to go to the game and you're going to waste your money paying to see this, I would actually arrive to the game late and maybe nobody turn up for the first 10 minutes of the game. And then when they pan round, they see empty stands and things like that. It needs to be visual that the camera is going to pick up on. 20, 30 people standing with their backs to the ground isn't going to do anything. And I just think it's half-assed. And plus they want to target Blueco, which is the main thing. But they've also said Blueco and the sporting directors. For me, it makes no sense. If Blueco is all of it, why would you get rid of the sporting directors? Because even if they did go, they would just hire more of the same. That's how they work. And the sporting directors are doing the job they're paid to do. So as far as Blueco is concerned, they're working well. Why would they get rid of them? People have got to understand the passion about football. We all understand because we're supporters. They are looking at it purely from a business and financial point of view. So everything they do has got money at the end of it. If you only look at what's happening at Chelsea at the moment, from a money point of view, it makes 100% sense what they're doing. And they're even bad at doing that. So, this is why we all agree, as much as it hurts to say it, nobody wants to be negative. No one wants to be depressing. But this is how our club is. We've got to be real about it. Otherwise, we're just going to be pushing out false PR like all of the paid brown envelope types. So that's it in a nutshell. I mean, I'm glad they're doing a protest, but they need to go a lot further. I really feel they're gonna cut off where they should be going for the throat. we've got them on the ropes at the moment in terms of media, and they've been dropping the ball. Fine, they've said a protest is happening, but what have they done in between that? I've not seen much online. I've not seen much else going on. What's going to be happening during the closed season when the World Cup is on? Are we going to all pause our protests for the World Cup? No. I'm going to 2 games in a World Cup and I'm taking the Blue Co out banner. I want to make sure I get picked up on the cameras.
Smart
Mustard, Steve. Mustard, mate. Mustard. Exposure. Got to keep doing it, dude, don't you?
It's the old-fashioned way of doing it. And I know, like Johnny Minerals, he likes to say pressure makes diamonds. But pressure does do things. We've seen it can make change. We're not saying it's going to force them to go, oh, I don't like what those fans are saying. Let's sell the club. No. But if they start getting pressure from investors or financial institutions that they deal with, it can think, well, hey, what we're doing here. And we all know nobody can sustain a £10 million loss per week, which they have done for the last 4 years. No businessman can survive that. What are they expecting us to turn around? We've got no money to buy new players. We can't even get a decent coach or a manager because they only want to come in and be a yes man. So this is where we are. Every avenue we look at for positive news, it's just closed off with a brick wall, and it's been built by Blue Co. Sorry for my rant, but that's how I feel.
No. Big old SW6, man. And I'm glad you actually come out with.
Steve, that's facts, mate. Absolutely, 100% behind you there, dude.
I mean, my last point I want to say is, right, some will agree with this, some don't. Now, I was a season ticket holder, and I bought my very first season ticket in 2001. And when Blue Co took over the club, I saw it was going left probably after a couple of months because I thought, you know what, this is not what I signed up for, especially when we landed someone like Potter in charge. So I cancelled my season ticket at the end of that first season. What I don't get is why people are still buying season tickets now. 4 years into the project, every single person that buys a ticket or a season ticket is funding what Blue Co are doing. And I don't accept the season ticket holders going, well, look, it might change. I don't want to lose my season ticket privileges and all that. But you're funding Blue Co. So it's like, you can't have it both. There comes a point where you've got to wake up and think, okay, well, so what? I might lose my season ticket, but I'm not helping fund the sort of Epstein model that's been introduced by Egg Barley and his friends.
You'd rather lose your season ticket than lose your football club.
Exactly that, yeah. That's how I feel about it. But not many people have got the balls to do what I did. And it just makes me think, are you really proper Chelsea? Because you would have the interests of Chelsea FC at heart. I don't care about Blue Co. And I don't care about anything that's going on with CFC LDN or anything that they've done. They have destroyed our structure from top to bottom. There's very little left of real Chelsea. We are a shadow of our former selves. But, I'll shut up now.
Big up, Steve. Big up, Steve. No. I know. You're 100% spot on. I want to get Measy to come in here for a question as well. Go on, Measy, because he said it. I'll get Papa Charles as well because Papa Charles I don't know how to say. So, Measy, what's your?
I just need to go to the little boys' room, guys and girls.
Okay, all right, pal. But big ups to Cal Talks, his son in the building, Jay, and his friend who's in here as well. Big ups to you, mate. Good, they're gone, Measy. So, any questions, mate?
Before I go, he's still grounded.
I've subscribed to Papa Charles. Yeah, cheers, mate. Cheers, Jay, man. Big ups to you, mate. Nice. Yeah, go on in, Measy.
Yeah, so 2 questions, both directed at Steve. So, Steve, you mentioned the Digivan, right? And I think that it costs, I don't know, somewhere like £1,200 or something.
It was £1,500 UK sterling, yeah.
Now, they did what they had to do. They did what they thought was best at the time, so I can't, fault them on that. But do you feel like there's something they could have done, better, or to invest that money in? For example, T-shirts. You mentioned a banner.
Yes.
Anything they could have done with that money?
Well, I think so, because obviously it's a one-hit thing. If you're just doing the Digivan, that's great. That works at the time. But the moment that day has ended, that's the end of the Digivan, and that £1,500 has gone. Now, if they'd have done things in terms of promo, let's say with all of the people that are part of Not a Project, supplying them all with a T-shirt saying Blue Co out or something like that, that could be used at game after game, and it could give more exposure and could be more beneficial to all of the people that are part of the Blue Co out movement, as it were, because it could be reused and it can help. It'll boost Not a Project, and it will boost the feeling. If you're standing next to someone wearing a Blue Co out T-shirt, you might ask them, why are you wearing that? And they might explain to you, and you might go, do you know what? I agree with that. They'll want a T-shirt. And that's how it expects. It's the old-fashioned way, which works.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't agree more. I mean, I saw some videos like on X of the Digivan, and I don't know. I wasn't too big of a fan of it, just because like that, you know, the van has to move. Yeah. It's not stationary. You know, it's got to drive. So
exactly,
you don't. And even if you do see it, you know, you might not catch the full thing. So I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you know the geography well of Wembley Stadium, but where Wembley is, it used to be very accessible, and it used to have a ring road going around the outside of it. But now Wembley has been developed, and it's more like Canary Wharf or New York or whatever. It's just tower blocks and residential places. So if a van does manage to drive in front of Wembley Stadium, we might see it once every hour, and that's really not a strong message. You know,
this is the top what Steve and was talking about.
Yeah,
Steve, you can still get these, can you?
Yeah. I mean, we ordered a batch, and we gave them out to a lot of people that were attending games, the away supporters and things like that. But it's just funding more than anything else, because you think we paid for 50 shirts to start with, but we would like to get hundreds of them and give them to fans.
Because I want one as well. I want to get one so I could go to the protest and wear it.
Yeah, exactly. The thing is, if you go to a football match, and even at Stamford Bridge, you could put a jacket on, just zip the jacket up, and then at a certain minute during the game, you could actually turn around and unzip it and just show Blue Co out. If there's enough of you wearing that T-shirt, what are they going to do? Say, well, we're banning 200 of you because that's hurting the revenue, which is what they want. So they can't have it all ways. So for me, I just think it's involving people a bit more. Rather than telling them you're doing something, go, look, thanks very much for doing what you're doing. Here's a T-shirt. Give them a time or whatever. Could you just show it? You know, it's not a lot to ask.
I'll come to you quickly, Proper Charles. I'll read this quickly. This is not the project CFC, right? Where SW6C was talking about. The Wembley game and the final, and I think it's going to happen at Tottenham as well. People who probably on the screen can see it more further than I am. I've been trying to find it on Next, but I can't seem to zoom it in for some reason. But I can read as much as it. Basically, it says following our project much alongside fans of RC Strasbourg before the Manchester United home game last month, and the attention created by our Blue Co out. Let me just get on my phone. I'll read it on my phone. So much easier.
I can read it, so why can't you? You're getting old, mate.
How old are you, Dan?
I think I'm 40.
I'm like 74.
Oh no, I think I'm going to spectate because since I'll tell you backstage, Steve, after this.
No worries, mate.
Yeah, I've had a few procedures from mini strokes, so it's playing my eyes off for a minute. So, but let me read this. I quickly get this up and I'll read it.
Yeah, unfortunately, when you stream like through StreamYard onto YouTube, it takes some of the resolution out of the image, so it loses the crispness.
Yeah. Okay, Measy, man. Okay, Measy, you got a little bit of 5 minutes. Okay, my bro. Yep. Let me quickly read this, and then you could have a little saying, and then you could shut your channel, bro.
Bro, okay. I gotta head out right now.
Let me just quickly put this out, and you could just quickly call your channel. everyone, yeah, this is my good pal Mizzy. He's from the United States of America, so it's a bit further distance time zone. But thanks for coming on, Mizzy, mate. It's been a pleasure having you on. Always my boat. But next time we'll try and get a proper long stream as well. Where can I find you, mate?
So bro, we're on all streaming platforms. We're on X, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. So, but it's not just me. I'm just like one of the faces. It's United States Chelsea is run by me, my cousin Tosh, our good friend Chemblaka. Just a bunch of East African guys, from America who love the sport and been proper Chels. I've been proper Chels since 07, so I missed the double in 05, 06, but that's when I started supporting the team when I was 12 or 13 at the time. But I mean, we do fan cams. We go to our local supporters pubs. We all live on the East Coast, so we either going to New York pubs, Jersey pubs, DC pubs, and whenever I'm in Atlanta, I'll be down there as well and do some fan cams. But songs, live streams, we're doing it all. We're new to the game. Obviously, we're not as big as Dan right now. Who's got the clout, but we've been doing this thing since September, and it's been a lot of fun. Honestly, it's been a lot of fun doing this. It's I guess a passion of ours that we didn't know we had inside. We just took our conversation that we used to have at over the phone or via the group chat. We said, what, let's just put a camera in front of our faces and just talk. So that's really what it is. We're no brown envelopes. Blue Co out every single day. But big up to these guys, analysts, and Chelsea, proper Chelsea. She's real. Dan, she's the real proper Chelsea, man. She's got her name's Chelsea.
I am. Fuck you, Dan.
Yeah, Dan, you're in the bin.
What? Who's in the bin now? Who's in the bin now? What? How dare you two disrespect me? Disrespect me like that.
It's all kicking off.
How dare you?
Yeah.
How dare you? You can stay
Measy.
down that bottom now. You can stay in that A corner.
Yeah, I was going to say, Measy, I'll have to hook you up with my pal Gunny, who's out there in the States.
Yeah, for sure, bro. For sure. I've just seen this content too with Jonas, Giant Minerals, and I think you've been on some of those as well. But
Yeah. I know Gunny well, and we speak often on the phone, so I'll have to tell him to hit you up.
No, top guy. And I appreciate you, Steve, and big up to all you guys, man.
Right.
Big up to you, Meaty, man. Big up to you, my pal, man. Thanks for coming on, my pal, mate. It's been a pleasure. Big up to you.
Take care, mate.
I feel awkward if I do that. So
big up to Ravy. Big up to Ravy. That's my brother. He knows me on Papa Chelsea from Talk Sports. You know that they had to close Talk Sports down. Remember that, Ravi? Ravi remembers that. I played the video. I did the Talk Sports and I crashed these owners on Jason Conde and some Liverpool support, yeah. And I literally they had to close the Talk Sports down. They had to delete the video, the live stream, because I landed on these owners, these clowns. They didn't like it. And since that, I've been banned from Talk Sports. They won't let me speak or anything.
Good, they know you're a troublemaker.
Like Johnny Mimmels, isn't it? He's banned as well. So Goonie has cool. He's done stuff with troops, and it's Spencer's bigger. I am literally, guys. I will come up and read your chat. I'm not started being rude, man. So what we'll do, I'm going to quickly read this out. Then we'll get you Papa Charles. Danny's Papa Charles, mate. Yeah, you know that, Lucy. You know that, Papa Charles.
No. Hang on, I thought I was your mate.
No. So I'm going to read this quick, yeah. This is for the protest, guys. I'll quickly read that, and then you can come in, Papa Chelsea, and after that, and then we'll talk about what questions, and then we end the stream from there, guys. So it's where was I? Created by the Blue Co. is the given, which fans saw ahead of the FA Cup semi-final against Leeds. We are now able to announce further protest action at 2 more games this season. Protest before the FA Cup final. First, we invite Chelsea fans to join us on a protest march on Wembley Way ahead of the FA Cup final against Manchester City on Saturday, the 16th of May. We will be marching from the steps outside Wembley Park Underground Station all the way up to the stadium before kickoff. The march will be getting underway around 1:30 p.m. and will feature a large banner that will focus not just on Blue Co, but also the sporting directors. Actually, no, guys. It's not even popped up on the screen. Sorry, guys. Protest during Chelsea versus Tottenham. Following this, we are planning to move our efforts into a stadium during a match for the first time when we play who the fuck are Tottenham, all right, at home on Tuesday, the 19th of May. We will be taking action as the clock strikes 22 minutes, marking the year Blue Code bought the club, 2022. We urge supporters to stand up if you are able to stand. Turn their backs on the game for 1 minute and join in with the chant. We want our Chelsea back. While we recognise the importance of both matches, we feel these steps are obviously necessary in an attempt to send a public message that we have no further in the current ownership and the direction of the club of heading. Future actions, okay? Following a run of 6 consecutive Premier League defeats, our worst League One since 1993, and a run of 1 clean sheet in 19 Premier League games, we found ourselves in 9th place in the table at the time of Whiting, given the unprecedented expenditure on the men's first team since Blue Coat acquired the club. This is obviously unacceptable. However, our issues stretch far beyond recent form. We also wish to stress our efforts. We will unperturbed by any potential announcements or reports regarding the identity of the next permanent men's first team manager in the lead up to these protests. The issue at the club go far behind any manager until meaningful change is brought about to the environment in which they operate. The identity of these managers will be brutal. We also have no faith that the club is entering any period of self-reflection as stated. We are interested in action, not words. Claiming you are taking a period of self-reflection in meaningless if those in control do not publicly outline the mistakes they have identified nor outline how they plan to retrieve them. These project actions will continue behind the end of the season and will not cease until we have full change with regards to future action. We will soon be launching a crowdfunding page to help fund these efforts. Together we can get our club back, as we know it's up the Chelsea. Big ups to your mate Steve for to organise that as well. But I'm only going to quickly, before I get proper Chelsea in this question as well, there's one question I want to ask to Steve and everyone as well. I agree, everything spot on that. But at the City Tottenham game for the 22nd of the 2nd, why can't they not stand up, do the protest like that, say, do the boycott and say, we want our Chelsea back, and every single fan walk out the stadium? So every single fan walk out, be an empty seat, and there's no more action. Soon you do that 22-second clock, standing up behind your thing saying, yeah, we want our Chelsea back, blue car out and such and such. Why couldn't our fans do that and boycott at the stadium as well? So that then the owners know we are serious about we want them at the club. That's my say. But Papa Chelsea?
No, that listen, all this protest, I 100% agree with it, and I think it should be continuous. And I think was it Steve that said it should, even when the football season is over, even during the World Cup, it still needs to be continuous. Whether you're going to games, whether you're just walking about the streets, especially if you live in London, walking about with it, scarves around you, blue coat out tops, it still has to be heard. And I've seen a few comments about boycott games and stuff like that throughout the season, which I understand. And I was very much like, yeah, we should boycott games. But then people have turned around and said, but you boycott games and the club would end up going into administration because we're in so much debt. And I think that's why a lot of fans are probably potentially not doing that, because it would send us into administration and further in trouble. But I agree, boycotting a few of the games, obviously people are not going to do it all, but like that Spurs one, 22nd minute, turn around, do your shirt and then walk out. I can see people not wanting to do it because they want to see potentially Spurs be relegated, and that's why I don't think they will do it. But I have got myself a blue co-out shirt. I've got it. I've made it myself, and on the back of it, it's got pictures of Todd Bowley, Egg Barley, Chris Crowns. The front of it, I've got blue co-out, and I will use it as a daily shirt as well. I will come on streams with it on.
Facts.
If I'm going out and got nothing to wear, I will put that on. If I go out up London, I'll wear it because it has to be heard. And unfortunately, people are not going to stick by it because that, like I think with Steve, when the season's over, people are just going to forget about it, and you can't because they're going to go into the following season, fresh new start, and we're going to be in the same situation, if not worse, next season in relegation.
Spot on, mate. Spot on, Papa Charles. I agree. That's what I've got my big flag. I have a big flag with blue co on it. My cousin made it with blue co. Wankers get out of the club. I've got that, and then
I've got a start with blue co out.
Yeah, I've got yeah, if you want, I can send you it, Papa Charles. I have 2 of them because he did print about over 20 of them for a couple of people, and he didn't realise how many he had. So he gave me 2. And if you ever know anyone else want one, they can have it. Huh? Yeah, okay. Yeah, 2 seconds, yeah. So, yeah. So, crowd talks.
In regards to protests, mate, is that what you want?
Yeah.
Well, I must admit, when the news came out the other day, I was underwhelmed. I don't want to sound like I don't appreciate the hard work and the effort that goes in by Not a Project, CFC. Yes, it's an ideal time at an FA Cup final, fantastic. But like Steve said, it shouldn't just be outside the ground. We should carry it on through the game inside the ground where most of the cameras are, full exposure. But the one that really got me, the one that really underwhelmed me was the Tottenham game, a massive game for Chelsea Football Club. And I can't believe that's all they've come up with. It sounds like I'm really knocking them, and I don't mean to. I don't want to sound rude, but we should be doing more. Standing up in the 22nd minute, turning your back, singing your Clear Lake song and all that, and then sitting down again, I don't think does anything. The cameras won't even take any notice of it. They'll pan away, try and ignore it as much as possible. No message will really be sent or picked up in the right areas. I said on a video earlier in the week that I feel, like you said, leave after 22 minutes. But I sort of said, don't go in for 22 minutes. I understand people work hard. They pay out hard-working money for these tickets, etc., etc. I appreciate that to a certain degree. But for 22 minutes, stay outside the ground, carry on a protest outside there. So I'll go into the concourse at least, and then let your voice be heard during the remainder of the game thereafter. Or like you said, bugger off out after 22 minutes and leave the rest of the game with empty seats. But it's not going to happen. There's so many fickle fans within the fan base. They should be doing more. The match day fans should be doing more. But unfortunately, there's so many tourists there, too busy with their half and half scarves, munching on their prawn sandwiches, vlogging and taking photographs. They're not really football fans. They're just there for a day out. Because our fan base has been infiltrated by these frauds, there doesn't seem to be enough going on inside the grounds. I want more. I'm underwhelmed with what's planned for the Tottenham game. There should be more. And it should be relentless from all angles. They should continue it through the summer, into next season, and for as long as it takes to get this cancer out of our club. End of.
Yeah, big ups. I'll quickly just read a little bit of chat, and then I'll come back to Steve. Well, Papa Chelsea, what are you smoking, thinking we are winning the league? That's what I Why Chelsea had Fabian playing tossing with emoji, by the way. Chelsea is too persuasive from Murray. just respect. Chelsea, what happened with Ultra really needed them to win that? Yeah, that's just all about Pop Chelsea. Blue Kai contacted YouTube to take down Johnny Mimmel channel down. Facts. F1 fan CFC, big up to you. Steve, you're Papa Charles, big up to you. That's from Jot. Yusuf. Feel like we missed the boat, not protested at the FA Cup semi-final. That's from behind the dugout. What about taking balance away from Liverpool tomorrow, Steve? That's from Daniel Knight. Question.
Right.
Big up to Jay. Big up to Jay's, your boy Kelt, boys three, and then also his mate came along. He said blue car out. I'm Jaden's friend Alfie, and I love Cal Talks Chelsea, but big ups to him as well.
Have you noticed that, Dan? They've gone from saying nothing to be threatened with grounding to kissing my butt now. It ain't working, mate.
Yeah, they want to be ungrounded.
I want to say, though, Jaden, Alfie, be good in your sleepover tonight, boys, all right? Don't mess about and enjoy.
Yeah, enjoy. Do you know what? It took them so long to come in. I bet they were watching, and I heard you when you say, make sure you type in there. They soon came on and shut
They needed a nudge, mate. What a letdown.
Yeah, needed a judge, yeah. Yeah, you need your kids. Like my boys always come in my chat. Big up, Dad. Enjoying the stream. You guys talking about the protest, yeah? Fans still going for games. That's from Jeremy. Nice one. Big ups to you, mate. Love the spirit of Cal Talks.
Yeah, all right.
Jeremy, nice one. Boycotts games. Even Kai said behind the dugout high. Boycotting games will never happen. He reckons. Love the spirit. Cal Talks again. Question: how will Chelsea reduce the race bill? As long as the model doesn't change, we're still in a mess. From Jeremy, 100%. Facts need to hit them where it hurts, so they take notice. 100% facts on it, Larry. I've subscribed, Papa Charles Dan. Thank you very much for subscribing to the channel. Fucking hell, there's a massive spider on my wall. Right next to me. Fucking come out, man. You come out when you.
Are you scared of Incy Wincy, Dan?
No, I ain't, man. No.
Get a slice of bread and butter out and eat it.
Yeah. Wembley area isn't that great now. I'll go to university there on no. If fans choose to go for protest, let it be protest. I hate seeing fans going for games, yet we are protesting.
Facts
on that one. On that one.
Dan?
Yo.
I'm going to have to shoot. The boy's been sick everywhere. I've got to shoot quickly. Is that right?
Yeah, that's fine, Chelsea. I'm going to end the stream anyway.
All right, then. I'll speak to you all in a bit. Thanks for having me on.
You're welcome, Chelsea.
Take care, Chelsea.
Take
See you
care,
later, Proper Chelsea. Take it easy.
See you later. Thank you.
Yeah, okay, bye-bye.
See ya.
Bye. Could you just take over for me, Cole? Take over, yeah. Take over the show with Dan. Just ask questions. I'll be 2 minutes.
Don't drop that on me, guys. Make Steve do it.
No.
I'm a novice, mate. I'm a novice. I don't know what to say. You put me on the spot, you bugger. Don't do that.
Look, you do what you need to do, Dan. I'll sit in the chair and get my feet under the table, son.
Do you know how to read the chat, yeah?
I can't read at all, mate. No obla.
Okay. All right, just give me a sec. Give me a sec, because I've got this spider climbing up next to my hand, and I don't want him crying up. So, hey,
as long as
there's a massive spider. What? Look at, there's two of them.
Is he man on
You're
now?
scared of Incy Wincy, Dan. You big tart.
I'm not scared of it. I just don't want him fucking crawling up on me. That's for sure. I'll be too. You two talk about the protest, carry on about the protest. I'll be too.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. You know, Kel. I mean, I feel they totally left off where they could have gone for the throat. We've got them on the ropes in terms of PR. Now, Blueco are brilliant at PR. We all know that. But the protest needed to be full on. And the fact that they've only announced this, which to me it's as I said earlier, it's better than nothing, but they could have done so much more. And I feel that the gesture, and that is a gesture for the Tottenham game, it's half-assed. There should be a protest before the game. There should be some sort of protest during the game, half-time or whatever, even a protest after the game. Or go proper old school. Don't let the coaches go in. Get the match delayed. Cause a ruckus so the mega store gets closed. You know,
proper tribal, mate. Proper tribal. That's what you need.
There's too many pussies around nowadays. That's just the thing. And like Stamford Bridge has been infiltrated by tourists, corporate, even away supporters are treated better than the home supporters because
Yeah.
people like you and me, which are classed as legacy supporters, are not wanted because we'll only go for the game. We'll enjoy the game when it is played decent. But we're not going to go into the mega store and go, look, I'm only here for the first time. I'll buy 5 shirts. I'll buy this. I'll buy that. I just don't agree with people still going into the ground at all. That's where the line ends.
Yeah.
If it was the first year or the second year, maybe I could understand people being hesitant. But we're now 4 years in and people are still paying to go. I mean, the owners must be laughing, thinking you guys are moaning about us, you're protesting about us, but you're still coming into the ground and you're giving them money, which is exactly what they want.
You know what you said though. You were willing to give up your season ticket for your club. Now I've had these like toxics coming forward and saying, "Oh yeah, well, why should I give my ticket up? What's the point? Because they'll only find someone else to have my ticket."
It's not the point, though, is it?
I was going to say, what's your opinion on that?
Well, I all these people are worried about is, what if Chelsea start playing again? What if they start getting good? I've given up my season ticket. I need to reapply for it. And so in the meantime, are you saying that because you've got the money in your pocket and you want to spend £1,000, £2,000 a year funding Blueco, you don't care? Well, that for me is totally wrong because what you're doing is you're enabling Blueco to do what they're doing.
Yeah.
And there comes to be a time, we're 4 years in. If you've already got a season ticket, obviously you've paid for your ticket. But why the hell renew for the 5th year? Will you renew for the 6th year?
Eunice say the other day, though, but yeah, that's this season. People coming out with that, well, I've paid for it, I might as well use it. And he said in one of his shows, yeah, but that's this season. But you're still probably going to still go and buy a ticket for next season and come out with the same shit through that season as well.
Yeah, so you can just imagine from an owner's point of view, they can see people that are protesting against them, but then they see the same people with tickets coming into the ground and they think, well, what way are you? They don't know what way you are. And you can't protest inside Stamford Bridge because it's now illegal or you get a ban.
Yeah.
So I don't get their point. They can't be Blueco out and go into the ground because it's contradictory. It's pathetic. No bollocks.
Well, I want to ask you a question just for your opinion. It's not a statement or an opinion from me, but it's just a question. You giving up your ticket, do you think that might please Blueco? Because then they can go and sell your seat for £1,000 every single game with a tourist on Vivid Seats and stuff. What do you think about that?
Well, I mean, that is likely to happen, let's be real. But at the end of the day, I know I'm not funding Blueco.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I absolutely understand that, mate. You're spot on. Yeah.
Because I would be part of the problem if I am still buying my season ticket. I can see that. You've got to choose common sense over this. I mean, so many people I know are very vocal on Blueco out, but they still go and buy their season ticket. They still go to the game.
Yeah.
And I just don't get it. Yes, you love the club, but this isn't the club anymore. This is what we keep playing about, CFC LDN. That is what we currently are. We are no longer Chelsea. That Chelsea died when the British government screwed Roman out of his club.
Well, that died in 2022, mate, didn't it?
Yeah, exactly that. And people have bought season tickets for the last 4 years.
Yeah.
And people are thinking, is it going to change? We know it's not going to change, but those same people are going to go and buy a season ticket for the 5th year.
I think if any process, no matter what the subject is, hasn't worked or shown any sign of working within that 4 years, you know it's never going to work. What sort of people, after all this time, still believe that this is going to work?
Yeah, no, you're quite right. And also,
I don't get their mindset. It's 4 years. It's 8 or 9 transfer windows. It's basically almost £2 billion spent on an absolute shocking squad. Recruitment disgusting. The whole staff, from coaching all the way up to owners, are an absolute joke. What about this process are people still believing in? I don't get it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we can see what they're doing with their potential recruitment in terms of a coach that comes in, whereas we know the coach will come in, they will have no power. That's why it's a coach and not a manager.
Yeah.
But then if we look at the PR the club have put out in the last couple of weeks since Maresca went, it's going to be, well, we're going to be choosing someone with experience and we're going to be bringing in quality as returns players. But we know financially they've got no money to do that, and no coach or manager of any quality will come near this club. This is why the players want out. They can all see it. The dressing room is lost, and then they've given up. The players have literally down tools. And unless they want to, they will not bother turning up to any game, which is what's proven. I mean, we got obviously turned over by Forest. Forest go and play Villa, and Villa spank them left, right, and centre. It's like, it just proves we are so far in trouble, but people just cannot see the wood for the trees. And
well, we are the Titanic, mate, aren't we?
Yeah, I'm angry that people are still funding what these owners are doing, and that's where it is. I'm not angry with I'm past being angry at the club anymore, because it's like almost rolling off your water off your back. But I'm angry at the people which are still funding it, and they use the excuse we don't want to give up our ticket because someone else to buy it. Who gives a toss? I mean, are you happy to fund it yourself? Because then you're enabling it. So
exactly. Well, you're a bit of a hypocrite in a way, aren't you? If you're doing that. So.
Well, honestly, that's what it is. I mean, personally, it really does get my gears, as it were. So I don't get it. It makes no sense to me.
You're going to talk the talk, walk the walk. Don't just talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Like I've stopped going. Like I've had a season ticket since I was a kid. But I'll get a free ticket anyways, Carl. So no matter what, like even I pay for it.
Well, you're getting hurt through Blue Code, Dan, are you, mate?
No, not from them. No. It's because my auntie. Yeah, it's because my auntie in it. So I get. But I haven't been to a game since Man United, Chelsea Man United game. I went one or twice, and I've seen DJ there, and then I went to the Champions. And I went to a Champions League game, and that's about it, because I went for my cousin's birthday, and he was begging me to go. That's the only last time I went, and I have never bought any Chelsea shirts from their merchandise. I've never bought. Don't even go to game. I've had people telling me, fancy a ticket, buy a ticket. I don't need a ticket. I can get a ticket. I just won't go while these owners are here.
Well, I've got no joy in my heart to want to go to Stamford Bridge anymore. Dan, the last game I went to, well, I think it's the season before last, when we beat West Ham 5-0. I think it was the season before last. And my youngest lad, Jaden, it was his first game, but we didn't pay for the tickets. I won't pay for the tickets. A friend and his brother couldn't make it, so we had the use of the tickets. But I personally will not go out and pay for tickets myself. I'm like you, Steve. I'm not funding these scumbags. I really am not doing it. And I just don't want to go there anyway, because the crowd these days, it's not the same. I'm used to standing in the old shed, with just underneath the roof there, Block E, I think it was, something like that. We used to get the coppers standing on the concrete things in the shed. Do you remember that, Steve?
Oh, yeah, mate. I still remember the electric fences.
The old days. Proper fans, proper character, proper love their club, proper gave it, These days, I don't recognise half the people, their characters at the football matches. It's
they're not. They're all, a lot of them are plastic fans, and let's face it, half of the shed now is away support anyway, which I think is sacrilege itself. The shed should never have anyone. Unfortunately, though, that was Jose that caused the fans to get in, because he didn't want them behind the dugout. But he put them in the shed. That's like moving. That's like someone giving your missus one and then inviting them round for dinner. You don't do that. You know what I mean?
I like that concept, Steve. That's great, mate.
It is. It's like, well, that's it. Because you think
You can eat me wife and you can eat me food. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And at the moment, they both taste sour.
Oh, mate. Oh dear. I don't know. No, it's just not the same anymore. It's not the same feel. I just, isn't it horrible that you just don't even you can't and you don't want to go and watch your own football team because of the mess it's been put in. Just
the thing is, if you want to be positive about the team, you've got to lie. And at which point, what's the point then? If you're going to lie, you might as well not bother.
well, I know I'm not Johnny Minerals, but I have got a similar way of thinking. I just say the truth. If someone gets pissed off with the truth I'm speaking, then don't make me speak the truth in the first place, basically. You know, I'll say it as it is. I'm a realist. And I just... No, I'm fucking sick and tired of it, mate. This club, it's just...
It's draining,
It's destroying me personally. It's my one, as I've said to Dan, it's my sort of escape in life. And on a personal basis, these animals have taken away my little bit of paradise, my little bit of enjoyment, my bit of therapy in life, and you've just crushed my last thing that I've got. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, people don't realise once you discover football and it's ingrained in your DNA, you could get married, you could get divorced or whatever, the club still remains. So we can see this club going through absolute turmoil. But we know eventually these owners will be gone. And then hopefully we get a decent set of owners come in and want to do the right thing. But like anyone, I hope it's within my lifetime, because at the moment, the way it's going, it's very hard to see, you know, things improve.
Well, me and you ain't that old, mate. We're old, but we ain't that old. I'm sure we'll make it. I'm sure we'll.
You know, one point, Proper Chelsea said, she goes, I don't want to see the club go into administration. Now, that's normally you would say yes.
Yeah.
But technically at the moment, Blueco don't even own the club. The banks own it. So if something happened, it wouldn't go into normal receivership. It would go to people like Aries and JP Morgan, who would have to do the right thing by the club and get it back on track to sell it. So
they need to do that to get more money back themselves, don't they?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly that. So actually going into receivership or being closed down or whatever, it'll never come to being closed down, but it is the right thing. And it's the only way we can get out of Blueco sooner rather than later, is by the banks taking it over and going, you lot are doing a crap job. You're a bad risk. We're going to foreclose on your loan because you can't pay us back, and they will handle us. We stand more of a chance getting back on track with them than we do with the owners. So that's the only thing I wanted to say at Proper Chelsea, but obviously she's had to dive off. So I was just going to say, don't worry about it. That would actually be a good thing.
100%. Is DJ here? Because it's been quiet.
Nah, bro, I'm listening to you guys. Big up to all of you, man. Big up to
the
DJ,
DJ,
man.
Where's your camera?
I'm actually eating, Dan, and chatting to you. Okay,
I'm joking.
We're having dinner late. We're having dinner late because we only just got back home about 15 minutes ago.
Just let you join. I was about to end the stream here, mate.
Oh, sorry about that, bro. Big up to you, Carl. Big up to Steve as well. But how you doing, brother? You all right?
You're all good, DJ, mate. I heard it was a birthday celebration today, so we you know.
No, it's actually tomorrow, bro. It's tomorrow, mate. It's tomorrow, but we had to go and get like bits and bobs for tomorrow because we're doing a barbecue tomorrow, so it's going to be. Hopefully, we'll be.
Well,
nice tomorrow.
I shouted your missus out for you, DJ.
Oh, did you? Thank you. I'll tell you.
Happy birthday tomorrow.
So wish you happy birthday for tomorrow.
Okay, I knew you would be late.
I wish you happy birthday for tomorrow.
Big up to Blue Lounge in the building as well, and Papa Charles. Ha. Yeah, to go, mate. Man. See, that's what you call Papa Charles.
I saw Papa Charles on there. I saw that. Still Papa Charles. Big up to you, Papa Charles. I'm still waiting for you. I'm still waiting to do your live stream, on your channel.
Yeah. 10 years time
that yet.
We're all waiting.
You've got over 100.
We're all waiting.
She's got over 100 subscribers now, isn't it? So she should be coming and doing a fresh. She's still not doing it.
200 subscribers honestly. Now. I've heard Rafi dig down in the hole. She's got 200 something subscribers now.
Really?
So
That much now? Wow.
Yeah, it's that much.
So she's on YouTube, is she, Dan?
Yeah, she's on YouTube.
Yeah.
Now.
Oh, I'm gonna go and look her up, mate. Yeah, I'm gonna go subscribe to it.
Cal Tulsa.
Yeah.
She had 84 subscribers. So I said, what everyone's doing in here, make sure you go love and support her channel. So she told me, she told DJ, she told Alan, and she told SW6 Steve.
Yeah.
If I get over 100 subscribers, I will do a show next week. It's been over a week now, and we're still waiting. And now she's over 200, and now she's got 200.
Dan, we all know you can't trust women, mate.
Oh, no, you can't, can you?
Oh, don't go down that route, mate. You should be hunting us down.
Ralph's lying, she said. Yeah.
By the way, she Proper Chelsea's got 125 subscribers.
125 subscribers, yeah, okay.
So she's 25 over owing us a stream.
She's in the bin, isn't she? She's in the bin.
She got 125. Oh,
you see, proper Chelsea. You see, you said all that to us, yeah. Now you're not coming. You're not streaming at the moment, yeah. Over 100 subscribers as well, yeah.
Yeah.
I
just can't get the start.
You can't.
I tell you why we can't. Why won't be on their stream? Why she won't do it? Because we're not Tottenham Champions League winners, mate. And she told us we're going to be in Tottenham's going to be in the Champions League final against Bayern Munich. That's why.
Now, you know what we'll have to do? We'll have to call her out. I'll jump on a plane. I'll come out to the UK and we'll all head down to her place and we'll all do a joint live stream together on her camera.
Yes, yeah, definitely. Yeah,
you want to gate crash her gaff, do you, Steve?
Yeah, we gate crash. We'll bring some alcohol with us, yeah, and we'll gate crash the
party time,
bring some popcorn, bring everything with us, isn't it?
Yeah, sweet and sour popcorn, and then just sit there with the popcorn. Yeah, only people I can judge is my mum and my girlfriend.
Nothing wrong with Essex, love it.
Big up to you, Robert Charles.
Yeah, no.
I'll come to Essex. But yeah.
We've been invited now, so there you go.
Nice.
Nice.
I'm coming over. I'm over for the Wealdstone versus Southend game. So we can all hook up. I'll pick you all up in the motor and we'll have a little drive down to Essex.
Yeah, definitely, mate. Yeah, why not? Definitely, man. I'm up for it. We'll have a few drinks and watch the Southend game, and then after we'll have a big pie blue car out.
You're going to bump into the Wealdstone Raider. I'll give it you.
Unfortunately, the chap I'm going with, he's also got him going as well. So I'm going to be sat in the same row as him.
What, the Wealdstone Raider?
Yep.
Oh, brilliant. Brilliant.
Yeah,
get him to sing, mate. Get him to sing his song.
Oh, well, you want some, do you?
Did you see the video on YouTube at all? It's a brilliant tune, I'll tell you. Fantastic.
Lucy says, Steve, you're going to a Southend game as well.
I am, yeah. A friend of mine actually plays for Wealdstone FC, so he got me a ticket. So, yes, I am going. I was going to go to the protest, but I'm in two minds because I come over on the 15th. So I was going to go to the protest and then jump back on the train and go back to my son's house in Harrow. I don't know. I'm in two minds because, as I say, I'm a little bit underwhelmed by the protest at the moment.
I'm just you saying, me. I'm a bit pissed off with the protest because the last protest, I wish I went. Like I did come to, but I couldn't. It was going to cost me money. But the next time I was going to come. But then my cousin on FaceTime, and like. The protest went so well, but then you got a bunch of some of the big streamers with clips all about Enzo Maresca, and then wearing the SW6 shirts at the game, and I was thinking to myself at Wembley, what are you doing? Like, yeah. But you ain't just that though, Steve. Your mate has put hard thoughts and effort for the protest to do it, and then you just got some fans, Chelsea fans, just fuck like to fuck people over. It winds me up to the bone.
Yeah, exactly. See, the very first protest when it happened, that was my mate Stevie that did it, and he literally got all of the banners. He went and got all of the dollars and all of that sort of thing. And his heart was 100% in the right place. a lot of the people on the day sort of didn't really do what they should have done, and it got a
Is
little
that
bit.
the Southampton one, Steve?
It was, yes.
Yeah.
Stevie was the one that was holding all the banners, and he was the one that was throwing all the dollars around, pretending to be Egg Barley and stuff like that, you know. But
he's at fault for giving me armache then, because I had to hold one up for about an hour and a half.
Oh, right. Yeah, no, he's a good mate of mine. I was on the phone to him earlier. He was going to come on stream, but he's playing with his mobile home at the moment. Otherwise, he would have been on here. But yeah, no, that was a good protest as such. But, you know, it weren't big in numbers, but it just lacked organisation.
Was there about 400 of us? I think something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Was that
Yeah.
was that the second protest?
No,
right?
that was the first one.
The first one, mate. Southampton, yeah.
I went to the second one, which
I was at the second one as well.
And
yeah,
and obviously the last one we done, but the second one wasn't great either. To be honest with you,
there was no organisation with it at all.
It was like it's like we hate Tottenham, Enzo Maresca, Frank Lampard all being called out. I'm thinking, that's the wrong message, man.
But they were holding signs that had 4 different objectives, like change the model, and and I literally said to them before they protested, "You're going to send out the wrong model. It's not going to work." Yeah. And it was like, well, we'll see how it goes. And then it was, well, okay, you were right. And I said, when they were planning the last protest, I said, you just can't let it naturally develop. You need someone that is like a conductor, someone that's going to lead the march and choreograph what's going to happen. So that's why they went and got loudhailers and stuff like that. But even then, that was a little bit lackluster.
I was going to say for the next one we do that's coming up for the Tottenham and the FA Cup game final. I mean, I was only going to put an idea across to not a project for football. I was going to say to them, maybe we should start talking about the finances at the football club, that they've actually destroyed our football club with the finances. They put us in debt. Maybe that should all be mentioned in the next stream. I don't know.
But the thing is, they do know, because Not a Project actually have done some of the Bobby Fairview breakdowns and whatnot, and even some of the stuff that Eunice, Johnny, and Gunny have done as well. Yeah. So they do know about it, but the problem with them is, I've spoken to them on the phone, and I know they're a bit corporate when you speak to them. They're not what I call old school. Roll your sleeves up and get stuck in amongst it. I think they're just trying to play it the political, safe route. Whereas we will want to go up and grab someone by the throat and shake them until there's some sense comes into them. Yeah, but they don't want us. But this is it. It's hard times, really. It's very hard to be a Chelsea supporter at the moment, and the stick we're getting off of rival fans, let's be real, we probably deserve it now under them.
It's been relentless, especially Arsenal since they got into the final. It's a joke. Honestly,
they're going to get handed a new one by PSG, I hope, because
do you know what the funny thing is? What I say about the Arsenal fans is this: they've not even won a cup final yet. This is why I always say I called them, and I said it today. I called it out today. Me and Dan called it out today. On another stream earlier on that we were watching, and we were literally commenting on that stream, and we literally were saying, Arsenal fans here, you've not even won the trophy yet, and here you are acting like you've already won the trophy and you haven't.
They're renowned for doing that, DJ, aren't they? They do it all the time.
You've not even won the trophy, and then what got me more annoyed is they're knocking PSG, saying, "Oh, it's going to be an easy win." Are you real? Are you forgetting you're playing the current European champions, and it's going to be an easy win? Is it? I mean, what are we doing here? I mean, I really hope Kvaratskhelia, I really hope he gives them guys on that, either whether it's White or it's, what's his name, Timber, a tough time on that side, man. I really want to see that.
Well, Arsenal are known for being a bit premature and shooting their bolt before they should, aren't they, at the end of the day?
You think they would learn, wouldn't you, Steve? You think they would learn, wouldn't you? I mean, from their past mistakes, You've not won a trophy yet. You've not won it. Stop acting like you've walked the walk. Okay, well done. You've walked the walk getting into the final. You've now got to go and talk the talk and win it, because you're just going to end up like fools again. All the fan base are, and I'm waiting for that.
We all know nothing good comes out of North London. It's as simple as that.
Oh, mate.
Whether you've been Spurs or Arsenal, they're both shit. So have it. There's only one team in London that's elite, and we wear blue.
Exactly. And I'm waiting for their downfall. I swear I said it. I'm waiting. If they fail to win the Premiership and the Champions League this season, they can go around saying how crap Chelsea have been and how we are. But that makes, for me, that is a biggest failure. They couldn't go and get, and they were so far ahead, and yet they failed to win the Premiership and the Champions League. Should that happen? Yeah.
100%. So, DJ,
Yo.
big ups to everyone in the chat as well,
Big
man.
ups to everyone in the chat. Yeah.
Papa Charles, I'll be the protest at the pub after the game. Big ups to you as well. Big ups to Politics for Chelsea. Dan, get now good sleep before smoking. Joke on me. Well, one of my mate Paulie. Big up blue coat for you're a joker. And then big up to Oddie Ox. Hello, mate. Actually, as well. I'm just going to quickly do your predictions for tomorrow's lineup. And I know you don't do the prediction scores. We have also been speaking about Thiago Silva, Thomas Tuchel, and all that lot there at the game at Forest, and all weren't a press. We've spoken about the protest as well, and about Blue Co and that, and it's and we're also about the protest thing. Just want to give you a prediction, and then I'm going to end the stream, mate. So after that, just your prediction, and then
the lineup, bruv.
Yeah, the lineup. So I'm going to get the lineup up for you.
Yeah, sure, bruv. Go on.
I'll get the lineup for you, and then after that we'll end the stream here, boys. Because we've been on for hours, man, and it's like I've got things to do in the morning. It's especially for your Mrs. birthday. But it's been another brilliant show again, guys. Thanks for all the love and support, everyone, especially in the chat as well. Sorry I couldn't read a lot of your messages, guys. Came in to support Kerry. Big ups to someone.
Obi, my geezer. How you doing, son?
Yeah, big ups to him, man, supporting you as well. But yeah, I'll get your lineup. Your lineup. Everyone went for a different formation type. Papa Charles 94 went with basically 3 at the back with left wing back, right wing back, 2 CDMs, and then the 3 at the attack. SW60 also went with the same, but he put toss in the tosser and Badashiti in the both centre backs. And also Papa Charles 94 and SW6 said they had Caicedo and Santos in the midfield, and then Joel Pedro in the wing, and Enzo Fernandez on the wing, then Joel Pedro up front. Kel Talks went with a 4-2-3-1. He went with a different similar type with Liam the block, what we call him, the wrestler up front with Joel Pedro on the left side, Enzo, Cole Palmer. He went with Caicedo and Lavia. Then I think you went with Colwell. Did you go with Colwell and Trevor Chalobah and Gusto and Kukulia? I left back there, George Johnson, and I've gone with Jorgensen. I did say about my players, but I've gone with. I did go with Lavia and Santos. I thought like Caicedo and Cucurella and a few players will be rested for the Man City game for next week. Yeah. In case the yellow cards and injuries, and the players that they will play. I did put Colwell on for that start for tomorrow for first bit with Toss and Tosser. Then I changed it to Trevor Chalobah. So either way, then Hatch at left back, no Cucurella at left on the left back for me. But what formation you going for?
I'm probably going to do the normal formation. Is it 4 at the back? I want to go with the 4 at the back, 2 in midfield, 4-2-3-1, I think.
Copycat.
Right, okay, so let me just get this up then. Let me just bring this up on the screen. So you're going 4-2-3-1, yeah? That's the same?
Yeah.
As 4-2-3-1. So let me just pop this up. It's not letting me pop this up for some reason. Right, here we go. Here we go. It's popping up. Should be popped up.
Yeah.
Right. You got to Myth and Macrock as well in the building as well. Big up to you, mate. All right. So yeah, so 4-2-3-1. It's popped up now. French squad.
Yeah. So I'll go with Jorgensen in goal.
Okay.
That's all we can do, really.
Yeah.
Right back, I'm going to go Reece James.
Oh, Reece James.
He's back tomorrow, yeah.
Well, you're throwing him straight in, are you,
He is.
DJ?
I'm going to put him
Okay.
straight in for this game, yeah. I'm going to go with Fofana. Fofana, and I'm going to go with Levi.
You dropping Trev?
Yeah, I think for this game, not that I don't. It's not I don't rate him. I just think for tomorrow's game, he might just do that. I mean, obviously my left back, I'm actually going to go with Hato. I'm going to drop Cucurella for tomorrow's game because I didn't think he was great the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah. My midfield two are going to be Caicedo and Lavia.
Another team's gone with Caicedo and Lavia.
Yeah. Because against Liverpool, if you remember, they always seem to play well together against Liverpool for whatever reason or another. Every time they play together in that midfield.
I just think the season's done with.
And then I'm going to go with Enzo Fernandez as the attacking midfielder. Going to go with Cole Palmer on the right. João Pedro on the left.
Great minds think alike, mate.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
And I'm going to go with... I have no choice in it. We'll have to, in it. I'm just going to go with...
Mark Gui or Delap.
I'm going to go with Delap up top.
There you go. The plaster is in again.
Yeah.
There you go. That's 3 people put up.
Yeah, and I'll do my score prediction.
Yeah, you can do your score. Just before anything, yeah. Big ups to Matavia Mira. Did you guys see Amiga that Scrub is joining Chelsea in the summer? Yeah, we did, mate. Yeah. They should let Reggie Welsh loose. Yeah, 100%.
That's a point as well.
That's a point. But yeah, so give us the reason why you think this formation first, and before you do your prediction.
Yeah, I think the two midfielders. I think we can sit here every time Caicedo and Lavia start against Liverpool for whatever reason. I don't know if it's because they almost went to Liverpool and they seem to always like to prove a point against Liverpool every time they played them. Yeah, and they always laugh at Liverpool every time we win because the last time we beat them. Caicedo, I remember Caicedo as well. When he scored that goal, he was literally pointing to the shirt and saying, you know, what a great move it was. And he was so they always seem to be up for the game against Liverpool. That's why I'm going to go with those two. Enzo. Listen, I don't know who else you could put as an attacking 10 in there for me. I think he could be the only one for me. As for João Pedro, I could have gone with João Pedro on that side. If we had another winger option, I'd have gone with João Pedro as a striker, but unfortunately we don't have another winger option. Mate. Do you know what I mean? So that's the reason why I went João Pedro on the left, and obviously Delap, he needs to do something somewhere. You know, whether it's he needs to redeem himself one way or another. Yeah, and hopefully tomorrow he might be able to do something tomorrow. Because let's be real, Liverpool are not that great tomorrow. I think they've got quite a few out tomorrow as well themselves. So
you don't think Van Dijk will muscle him out of the game, though?
He could possibly do that. He could, but then what I'm hoping could do is the thing is what I hope will do is him and João Pedro could swap sometimes. But unfortunately, I've never seen Delap come off the left, come off the wing. So that's the only thing. I mean, if there was anyone else in there, I would have gone for. I mean, I saw rumors today that this kid. This 16-year-old kid might be thrown into the team. You know, I forgot his name now. He's
not on about Rebage, are you?
McQueen guy.
Either him or the other one. Is he from Israel?
Yeah,
young 16-year-old.
You got. Is it Ibrahim Rebage? He looks a little bit like Lionel Messi.
That's the dude. That's the one. I mean,
I think it's a bit too much for him. He's not even been playing that well for the under-18s the last few games.
That's the thing. There was rumours that he could be in the squad for tomorrow's game. So I don't know how true that is.
He's a good kid. He's a good player, but he's 16, 17 for goodness sakes, isn't he? You know.
That's the thing.
Could I just ask a quick question, DJ?
Yeah, go
because
for it, bro.
I did the lineup. Yeah, I didn't see Caicedo play tomorrow. I didn't see the rest of the Valverde players like Reece James play because of Man City game. But don't you think these players, like, because me, SW60, and Kel talked from Charles 94 and Measy, we all agree. Don't you think they don't, like, because we all know people saying they've got a chance to try and win their 3 games, Liverpool, Tottenham, and the last game against Sunderland, to try and finish top 6. Don't you think the season's finished, like, over and done with now? They don't care about finishing top 6 because the way we've been playing, because the way we lost to Forest, it looks like they don't care, and they're just more focusing on the FA Cup.
Do you know what it is, Dan? I'll be real with you, brother, and maybe it's wrong of me doing this. I'm going with more what my heart is telling me, thinking these players will still care and do something. Yeah, because it's still Chelsea Football Club, do you know what I mean? And they've got to realise the badge that they're actually playing for. They're not playing for some tin pot club, you know, from Brighton or from anywhere like that with your Chelsea Football Club. Do you know what I'm saying? You know, have some passion to go out there and do well. And I'm hoping they can actually do that. And against Liverpool, yeah, they always seem to be up for that game. Every time they play Liverpool, they seem to always be up against them. So let's see what happens tomorrow. I might be wrong. It's just my heart thinking more over my head, I guess, bro. That's why I'm hoping we can still get something and salvage something this
Do you
season.
think the fact it's at Anfield, though, mate, it might make a little bit of a difference?
We haven't beat them.
It could be that, but then I'm also looking at Liverpool. I'm also looking at Liverpool, thinking maybe sometimes some of their injuries are out tomorrow. See how they're going to play tomorrow. Let's see. But look, listen, I know we're probably going to end up losing tomorrow. I've already got a prediction of 3-1 to Liverpool, but I'm still hoping maybe something might actually happen. You know, they might still do something. They might surprise us. They might just do something.
Like I said earlier, DJ. Yeah, big ups to Dan as well. Dan, if we could be bottom half by the end of this weekend if we don't win. 100% agree on that, Daniel Knight. And then big ups to Thomason. He said 3-2 Liverpool. He's going with the 3-2 Liverpool. I'll go 2-1 West Ham. And big ups to Thomason as well. But I'm just going to, before we end the stream, because I see where the point. I said this to them earlier. Will it not be a shot if Chelsea? Because sometimes it does feel like we turn up against big clubs.
Yeah.
Will it not be a shot if we beat Liverpool tomorrow?
Yeah, and this is what I'm trying to say. Because
hang on. Yeah, so say if we do go beat Liverpool, does it change them modern, like to go beat Tottenham and Sunderland to try and finish top 6? Or I just think they're all done. That they don't really care either way. Like the season's over now, DJ.
I think for me, bro, right? Yeah, I don't care what team you are, who the ownership is. When you're playing Tottenham, there's only one thing and one thing only: you go and win. That's how Chelsea are used to doing. Wherever the ownership is, under Ken Bates, under Matthew Harding, always under Roman Abramovich, whoever it might have been, they go and win. Whatever team it is, yeah. And for me, this is why I'm hoping maybe tomorrow, if they can get us, because everyone's obviously got us down for. I'm seeing people on timeline, right? This is how bad it is. Yeah, how bad it is. I'm seeing people saying we're going to get thumped 10-0 tomorrow. That's how bad it is.
That is a bit extreme.
I know.
I say 6.
One. It's more than one person saying it though. Yeah, and for me, that when I'm reading things like that, it's making my blood boil because it's just making me annoyed. Yeah, because I'm thinking they're really knocking us. We've got to show something tomorrow to make these guys realize. No, we're not. These players have got to show who they're actually playing for tomorrow, mate. Forget about if you don't like the owners, that's fine, but you're playing for the badge.
Don't you think these players are too far gone, though, DJ? Don't you think they've sunk so deep into themselves now? It's just not going to come out of them. There's no fight, mate.
Maybe. I guess that's like I'm trying to say, Kels. It's probably me being my heart on my head, heart on my sleeve, thinking they might do something tomorrow. Do you know what I mean? That's the Chelsea fan in me, hoping. You know what? They're going to do something tomorrow. Do you know what I mean? Maybe it's all wrong, and I'm probably got it all wrong. But I'm still hoping somewhere deep down, they got something somewhere tomorrow to do to prove something.
Who's at the club that can pick them up? There isn't now, is there? I mean, even when Maresca was here, there were times he was able to, in certain games, pick these players up and get them to produce a shock and a surprise result. Who's at the club now that could possibly do that?
Nobody.
I don't think there's anyone.
Nobody. Even Reece James has sold out, so that was our last hope, and he's gone.
Exactly.
Yeah, maybe. Look. I guess when McFarlane was first in charge against Manchester City, he went and got a draw there. You know, that's how I'm probably looking at this game. You know, at Man City's ground. Yeah.
Nobody blames you for thinking the way you do, DJ. It's as simple as that. You know, we all want the best for the club, but there comes a point where you think, do you know what? I just can't. I can't prop it. The players have given up. They are only playing for themselves, if that, and the paycheck. They've literally already given them. Some of them have cashed out already, and many of them are trying to force a move. So it's not about the club anymore. We've gone beyond that. Sadly, you know, we are just seen as a stepping stone now. We are a grooming gang, if you like, for all of these kids.
Because what people are now saying, Steve, is we're going back to we're going back to the days of what we were under Ken Bates, which was a nothing club.
No,
that's what people saying. That's what I'm hearing.
You know what it is? The people
you know
are saying that aren't old enough to even know what that was.
You know,
because even back in the Bates day, we tried. We may not have been good enough, but we tried. The thing is, these guys are not trying because we do know if they actually applied every bit of their talent, they can pull off a result. But they've not shown it, and they've not wanted to show it. I mean, Palmer, let's be real. When was the last time he actually had a good game? Almost 2 seasons ago, and like we're still thinking he's a great player. Well, he is, but he's given up. He's not showing it, and I don't think he will. He will pray someone comes in with him for a big offer. And the fact that they're already trying to push João Pedro out now to places like Barca and hopefully get 100 million for him, he's probably our best player at the moment, João Pedro.
I'll be real. I don't think that's coming out of João Pedro's agent, to be honest with you. I think what it is Barcelona just trying to take advantage of a point at Chelsea if we're going through a bad time at the moment. And what they're
testing the water.
It wouldn't surprise me if it's even the club that's doing it, because they want to throw out all these stories, hoping that someone's going to go, oh yeah, actually, and maybe cash in on a few.
But then I'll be real with you. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I mean, they've already named their price on João Pedro. It's got to cost 100 million to get him out of Chelsea.
Yeah,
and there's no way Barcelona paying that money. Yeah, and I'll be real, because let's be real. When was the last time? This is why I asked the question the other day. When was the last time you saw teams like Barcelona and Real Madrid going in on a big signing of over 100 million? I can tell you the last time that happened. That was Jude Bellingham. Since then, they've not done it since then, because they can't do it. And I don't know if you've heard also, coming out of Real Madrid, their finances is not great either. Apparently, they're going to have to sell. They're going to have to sell to buy as well. From what my thing is, look how successful
they've got a lot more talent to sell than what we have.
Definitely. I'm not denying that, bro. But again, you know they're going to ask for stupid money, just like Chelsea are going to ask for their players. You know, I'm seeing talks of Mbappe going, you know, Vinicius Junior going. We all know how much money these guys are both going to cost the prize out of Real Madrid. And if you know, and I think Chelsea are following down an avenue where, okay, you want our players, it's fine, but you know how these guys think as it goes, Steve and Kel and Dan, yeah? All they care about is the money, yeah, the dollar sign. Yeah, and they're going to want as much money as they possibly can for these players. And I just don't see, you tell me one thing, name me one player that's warranted that fee for a club to go and pay on to get them out of the football club this season.
Not now. I mean, I agree. Some of the players that we bought that showed promise, that thought, you know, they actually might be worth the thing, have been devalued. The fact that kids are playing with kids, they're bringing everybody down to levels which they should never have been at in the first place. It's not going to get better.
No. You know, but like I said, but we all know what these guys are like, you know, and even if they go and use this number FIFA rule number 17, because they've been at the football club for over 3 years, they can demand the move. Correct, you can do.
That's right.
But the club still holds the power on the price of the player. Okay, you can go if you want to go, but we're selling you for the price we think you're worth. Otherwise, you can stay here. That's what they're going to.
The problem is once a player shows that they want out of the club after 3 years, they can just do what Sterling done, just sit there and take the wages until the contract expires. So the club have to sell them.
Can you honestly see the likes of if they're going to sit there? I for one, as much as we are knocking him and kicking him to the floor at the moment because he's been so crap, I don't see the likes of Cole Palmer spitting his toys out the pram and not wanting to play football. He'll have to begrudge it. You know what I mean?
The people who would do it would be the people like Delap, knowing that he is totally shit and he can sit there on 150 grand for the next 7 years.
The plaster, mate.
Barley will have him plastering his office and the corporate thing and everything because it's all he's fit for.
And Todd Burley will put him in the WWE wrestling ring, bruv. Do you know what I mean?
Do you remember we only had one bad signing which lingered around for ages, and that was Winston Bogard.
Oh my God!
But do you know what I mean?
That one.
Could you imagine now? We'd end up with half the squad sitting around on the bench.
Oh my days! I remember Winston Bogard. He used to just sit on his bench collecting wages. I think he made what five appearances for Chelsea.
He was extremely happy sitting on the bench earning his money.
Exactly. But they're doing it the same as Sterling was as well. At the end of the day, he was getting his 300 grand plus a week for playing in the bomb squad, and then he weren't even in that. He was training alone.
And look how hard it was for them to sell him, mate. They all found it so difficult.
They ended up
having to pay the money,
lose money on him just to get him off the books.
Yeah.
Well, we got him coming back in the summer, guys.
Guys, sorry, guys. Sorry to butt in it, but I'll have to end the stream.
That's right,
no worries. I've got to go down to town anyway to get my missus because she's closing up the restaurant.
Okay, Steve. Steve, where can I find you, mate?
The only place you'll ever get me, apart from when I'm guesting on streams, would be on X with my username Southwest16. Easy enough to find on X.
Big ups to you, Steve, for that, mate. It's been a pleasure having you on, like always, mate.
Cheers, mate. Well, I'll catch you on the next one. Kel, salute you, bro.
Big legend, mate.
Yeah, take care.
Hopefully next time, Steve, we'll get your mate on.
You'll get Stevie on next time. He did say he'd come tonight, but he did promise next stream you do, we'll be on. So,
brilliant.
And cheers, Daniel, for the big up. Same back to you, bruv.
Man. Big ups, mate.
Take care, all.
Thank you very much, Steve, man.
Take care, Steve. Take care, mate. Take care.
Bye.
Big ups to everyone in the building as well. I'm going to quickly read a few chats. This is DJ Sav's predictions, where he's gone for Jogerson, Reece James, Fabana, Colwell, Hatto, Caicedo, Lavia, Paul Palmer, Enzo Fernandez, Joel Pedro, and Liam Delap. That was his particular lineup for tomorrow's game against Liverpool. But anyways, I'm gonna go with you, Cal. Cal Talks. Where can I find you, mate?
Well, the only place you can find me, mate, is down there at Cal Talks Chelsea on YouTube. I try and do something every single day. And I try, as well as football, I try to throw some funny stuff in there as well, just to lighten the mood because of all the negativity going on at Chelsea at the moment. Anyone wants to come and find me, have a look there. Come and jump on board. Help me out. That would be fantastic. You're welcome.
Well, big up to you, Cal, man. Stay backstage, man. At the end, we'll speak to you after the end of the show. Just stay backstage, mate. Welcome. Big ups to you, bro. DJ.
Yo. Yeah, bro.
Sorry,
man. Sorry, I was a bit late, as I said, bro. As I said, we were doing things today for tomorrow. But yeah, listen, mate. It's always a pleasure being on. Sorry, as I said, I was late. Just on Kel, by the way, go and check his videos out. I've already done that.
Sorry, Kel, I'm going to drop you back.
He's put some good stuff out. I think he did one the other day on the manager's search and everything. And anyone that's on here, go and subscribe to Kel. And as I said, he just put some good content out. As for me, well, as always, Dan, thanks for having me on, bro. You can find me here. Obviously co-host with my bro Dan, and obviously Big Al, who's not here tonight. So you can find me here. If you guys want to check any other stuff out on me, you can check me on my on my X account, which is there, as you can see, at DJ SavJ. There, I literally talk about all football news, all transfer news, not just Chelsea, but every other football club news that I get. I put it in there. And I also put some other ones. I also put some curveballs in there that no one's actually put out which I get beforehand. So I do put that out as well out there. People can go and see. So yeah, and also you can get me on Instagram. On there, you literally, as I always say, that's more of talking all history on Chelsea, from when the club, or obviously when the club came into existence, how we've been, the history of our football club. You find it all on there. And being a DJ as I am, you can also get some music and stuff on there as well. So I've got a few videos on there as well. So yeah, catch me on there if you guys want to on Instagram. Yeah,
is your missus there quick?
she is right here.
Can you
She is,
just
bro.
get her for me quick? I just want to do one thing for her just before you
I
get
don't know if
off.
she wants to come live on video on camera, but I
Yeah,
can get her to speak.
take the camera. Yeah, take the camera off and let her speak. I want her to get her on the screen.
Okay, I'll take camera off, right? She will
Yeah,
talk.
take
Hold on
camera
one
off.
second,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
Hold on 1 second.
Cal.
Yeah. Dan wants
Cal.
to talk to you. Say something to you. Hold on.
What's your missus' name?
Yeah.
All right, for everyone in the chat, yeah. This is DJ. This is DJ Saf. Before we end the stream, this is DJ Saf's missus. Yeah, it's a big day, special day tomorrow. It's happy birthday. So can we all just me and you, Cal, and DJ, and everyone in the chat wish her a very happy birthday. So I'm going to sing this song, celebrate one song for you because it's your special day.
Thank you very much, guys.
Birthday
to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to DJ South's missus. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, princess.
Guys.
Have a great birthday
you.
tomorrow. Okay,
I hope
birthday.
so. Thank you again.
You're welcome.
That was sweet of you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Yeah, have a great special day tomorrow. But yeah,
cheers for that. Cheers for that, guys. Cheers for that. Thank you.
It's right, DJ. But Kel and DJ, I'll speak to you backstage. Yeah, I'm going to remove you guys. Sorry, man. But yeah, man, it's been a wonderful, great stream, guys. And whoever else's birthday out there tomorrow, have a wonderful, good birthday and have a great rest of the day. Do not let Chelsea stress you out. Do not let Chelsea ruin your health. And just, if we lose, just laugh it off, because what do we expect from our fucking football club? Sorry, my French. But big ups to everyone. Myself, Bangan gone up. Big ups to you, but big up the man, them, each and every time. Smash the like button, PPL. Everyone, and also Daniel Knight, my co-host, one of my admins, moderators. Big ups to my bro Daniel Knight in the building. It's much love with me. It's been a great stream, everyone. And I want to thank you, everyone who's come on SW60, Proper Chelsea 94 as well. Big ups to them as well. And everyone in the chat, Mo. I could big up everyone in it. Jordan H. Hammond. And Lucifer, I am doing a Sunday cool rant show for half an hour for 1 minute and 30 minutes. That's the only time I'm doing it. It's for the fans to come and have their say. I'll be doing on Sunday at 8:30 off. So you could come on, have your say, have your chat, then whoever else people come on. But just guys, man, it's been a pressure for everyone that is just supporting. And I'm not asking as much for you guys to do. If you've got friends, relatives, of anyone like that, I'm nearly rolled up to 500. Just smash that like and get them to hit the like button. It's free of charge and it helps me out. I'm not here to beg. I'm here to just do the content and having all our Chelsea fans, and then I'll also get some rifle fans on to come and have a chat. But big ups to everyone, and a big ups to Oggy. I forgot to read your message. I know big ups to you. I wonder if because of the long contract now, the bonus system is not as good as manager. It's weird to see how legit Chelsea is right now. Facts on that, mate. But we will speak about that next time. Get me on the next one. You come on Sunday, Lucifer, and everything. Dan, you are now 471 subscribers now. Oh, brilliant, man. See what I mean? Big ups to everyone, man. Just I hope that stays 471. And just get me up there. And if you've got any friends, man, you guys can come on. It's just not my show. This is for the community as family and friends. So you can come on, have your say, and talk about what you love about Chelsea Football Club. Or even you're a rifle fan, come on and you can speak about your club. We do it as bats, but yeah, man. But big ups to everyone, man. It's been a long stream. It's been a wonderful, great stream as always. Big up to Misi as well from United State of Chelsea. and his co-porters as well. Like he has not just him. They do go to subscribe to their channel. They travel different pubs to Chelsea fan United States and speak about the fans in the world. But everyone have a good blessing weekend. Up the fucking Chelsea. Do not let Chelsea stress you out. We know we are. Blue Co out as always. Remember, Blue Co out. Well, before I end the stream, I'll just get these guys because they forgot to say Blue Co out. What did we say, guys?
Blue Co out.
Yeah, Blue Co out. Even my cat even says it. Blue Co out. Yeah, even she admits it.
Oh, and Jaden and Alfie, thank you for joining the party earlier. I'll give you a shout out, lads, and behave in your sleepover. Otherwise, there'll be trouble.
And your mate as well, Obdi, who supported you as well.
Exactly, Odie. Thank you very much. Daniel Knight, Geezer.
Big up to everyone in the comments, by the way. I didn't say that. Smash the likes and subscribe, people. Big up to you all.
Smash the like. And also make sure you support Kel Talks as well. Peace out. Up the fucking Chelsea.
And DJ.
And DJ. Come on, you Blues. Come on, you Blues for tomorrow. Peace.